Okay, and we're back.
I think somehow the stream ended.
Ah,
So
interesting.
yeah,
You
so
were
hopefully.
kicked out too?
No, I mean, I didn't realize, but it was the stream had ended.
Oh,
So I don't know what exactly happened.
all right.
Now it means we're gonna go live again on all these platforms. So let me grab.
Hey, we've got Kazi back in the chat. Hello. Few people from Bangladesh. Nice. Welcome, welcome. There, guys. I just realized I need to like oil my chair. It's a bit too squeaky. Oh, right. Yeah, I see. On YouTube, messed up as well. Okay, I'm gonna try. Okay.
Crazy system we have set up.
So how many things are we live on? Like 5?
We are like on Facebook, YouTube, Kick, Twitch, and X. So 5, yeah.
Nice.
Let me see if I can go live on Instagram too. I don't know if it works.
And I don't. Do you want to maybe test the comments just so we do see them? Are we going to see all comments on the Restream thread here?
Yeah, all comments. Put a comment if you're watching this. Kazi,
Yeah, test it out, guys.
somebody. All right. Going to see if
Put a
Instagram.
put a 1 in the chat if you can. Someone's saying we're having network problems.
We or you?
I saw you go a bit fuzzy, but it may have been me.
You're a little fuzzy too. So maybe we reduce the, well, quality is 720, so it's not super high quality. Anyways, we are getting people live. There are 18 people live. So
Hey, what's up, everybody? Terry and Alex here. We're going to be building some badass apps for you live. And we're just waiting for a few more people to get to that tipping point, the catalyst, and then we'll start. So, Shuvo, you're still saying we're having network problems? Are we coming? If we're coming through clear and you can see us and hear us, can someone just put? Can you leave a 1, just the number 1 in the chat? If we're coming through clear, if there's bad connectivity, not getting any numbers through.
someone on Kick. This is the first time streaming on Kick. Let me see if people are watching this on Kick. It's actually the first time me logging into Kick.
Oh,
Says
we've had one
0.
person say 1. So Rabu, if I pronounced it right. So we're coming through loud and clear. Okay, that's a good sign.
Yeah.
This is cool. You can see all the comments.
Yeah, it's not bad. Where's the most amount of engagement we're getting? Let me see.
Hey Carter, we are good, my friend. How you doing? Where are you based in the world, Carter? Carter Villar. That's a cool name. Yes, sorry. Shuvo, can you? We'll figure out what the star thing is. Lots of people are asking. This is our first stream, guys. Transparently, so we're going to start building some really cool stuff soon. We're waiting for a few more people to get to this, and then we'll start building. But sorry, we're not entirely sure what the star thing is yet. We will be fully informed shortly. How are you guys doing? Where are you guys in the world? We got a few from Bangladesh here. I know we got a few in the US. What states are you? Phoenix, Arizona. Alex is in Puerto Rico. Don't know why I said it in an
Austin.
accent that isn't even Puerto Rican. There you go. Oh, you're in Austin now. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
He's always all over the place.
Do you have a star? Can you give me one? We have no idea what that
I'm not
is.
sure. And it's just the Facebook people saying that. Hang on, I'll look it up. And then someone also asked, "Oh, you're in Melbourne. We got an Aussie in the house. What's up? I love Melbourne. Got a few friends there. From your bed. Well, good morning or good evening. Hang on, 2:30 a.m. Yeah, good night. You can stay. You feel free to stay on for the next 5 hours." So, Rabu asked, "What's all about Famous?" So, Famous is a synthetic intelligence platform where you can build apps. Mainly, it's all about whatever app you want to create, utilizing synthetic intelligence, but it can also be used to build SaaS platforms, funnels, and well, a few other things as well. Those are the main things that Famous is all about. And we're going to be demonstrating. I'll be building some cool stuff as soon as we get a few more people on here. If anyone on here is interested or has ever been interested in understanding how to build apps, and now in this beautiful time we're in, you can do it with no coding, no engineering, no developing skills. I'm like a non-technical founder. I have sub-zero skill sets in all of that. I don't know coding, engineering, developing at all. And I'm going to be building the majority of what you guys are going to be seeing. I'll be taking ideas, questions, and we'll build some cool stuff. Thank you, Shuvo. It's nice. People are nice in the chat so far. I'm curious about what this star thing is. Let me
Enter.
and sending them to their content, which creators can then redeem for money. I don't think we have any stars yet, guys. Viewers purchase packs of stars. Oh, I see. Yeah, like say you buy packs of stars, and then you can like give your favorite content creators stars. That's what it is. The creator receives 1 cent USD for every star they are sent. Well, guys, we can't just give you stars. You haven't done it. We're not running a charity here, guys. Like, we're the ones.
We need to give
give
us
us
the
the stars.
stars. Yeah.
We want stars.
Like, what the hell? I don't know you.
We need the stars, man. This ain't no charity. Oh, that's funny. Oh, we've got Nigeria in the house. What's up? Hey, guys. Again, we're just, for anyone jumping on, we're just getting the ball rolling here. We're waiting for a few more people to jump on. And then we're actually going to start building apps live. I'll do the majority of the building, and I'm not a coder. I'm not an engineer. I don't have those skills. We have a platform called famous.ai, which is no coding, all utilizing synthetic intelligence, super, super easy to build whatever app you can comprehend, whatever you're within reason or not, depending. Nice. Very limited. We'll try different better apps. Not sure. No, not as. What do you mean by that, Vikash? Not limited at all. We have people building every type of app that can be built. You can build on the platform within reason. So, I mean, if you're building multiple API connections connected to a million different things, it can take a long time, but you can still do it. If you're building more simple apps, you can build it in 20 minutes,
Okay.
maybe a little longer than 20 minutes. Yeah. Plant my flag in the ground, 20 minutes, and I'll actually show you how to do that. Oh, I see what's going on here. Shuvo, you're complimenting us and then asking for a star. We don't have any stars, sorry.
I
Seems
just
like YouTube
blocked his
doesn't support.
ass. I just blocked his ass, I think. So he's
Yeah, guys, well,
blocked out of existence.
yeah, I would have given a star because like, oh well, thank you. I am looking good today. Alex is like, no, block.
I block idiots. So be careful around me, people. Have zero.
Yeah.
I block idiots.
Yeah. It's funny. We have slightly contradicting approaches to some things. It's like good cop, bad cop. How many do you know how many we've got on like
23
total?
total. Not bad.
All right. Nice.
Yeah,
We're building. We're building.
YouTube
It's our
is
first stream
building
ever,
12
guys.
people live on YouTube. If you're on YouTube,
What's up,
put a
YouTube?
chat, put something in the chat. We're going to start in a couple minutes.
Yeah, let's see some anyone on YouTube, just type something in the chat just so we can see it's coming through because we're live on like multiple things now.
Terry, why don't you just share your screen and just let's go.
Okay, let's do it. All right, so let's jump in, guys. You guys excited for this? Put a 1 in the chat if you are ready to see some magic in terms of app creation. And as we're going through this, we can. What just happened? So I'm sharing my screen. Can you
No,
see it?
but
You see
you
the screen now?
can. Oh, I need to allow. Okay, here we go. Yeah.
Okay, right. There we go.
Yes.
You can see my screen now. I can't see you guys,
I'll
but
do the. I'll give you the
I'll just.
questions.
Why don't I start? Okay, cool. And why don't I start just the way I usually start? Because I'll start super simple. Because Alex, I know sometimes and yesterday we tested like getting a detailed prompt from ChatGPT. Let's I'll just start how I'll do my onboarding even simpler than that, right? Super simple, just to show these guys the power of what this famous.ai, this amazing synthetic intelligence platform can do. So what I'm going to do, guys, to start with, I'm actually going to try something. I'm going to build an app, and simultaneously I'm going to build a landing page for that app. So a landing page, for I'm sure most of you are aware, is a central part of your sales funnel, right? So you'll usually get a creative or ad on the front end that hooks you, especially on social media, and you'll click into it, and then that will take you to a landing page. So I'll create that landing page and also the app that landing page is for. So let's start super simple. And the way that this platform works is you can give more complex prompts, but you can also, which is my preferred method, start super simple and actually simply build the scaffolding on top of it. And what this is, it's not necessarily I'm over explaining. Let's just start going. Create a Meditation. Let's go with a meditation app, shall we? We can all use a little bit more calmness in our lives in this crazy world. Meditation. Create a meditation app with video tutorials. Video tutorials. And it doesn't actually matter if you use spelling mistakes. And what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm actually going to copy this very simple prompt. I mean, it could not be simpler. And I'm going to open up another window for Famous. And I'm going to put the exact same prompt. So what I'm actually going to be doing here is, you see, I've got two windows open, the exact same prompt, and I'm going to start building. And I'm going to start building here. So we've now got two windows that are now building the first version of this simple app that we are creating. And you'll see down the side when it starts activating how the synthetic intelligence is working and creating. Because the difference between AI and synthetic intelligence is AI, artificial intelligence, mimics what humans have already done. It kind of copies and it can iterate on that. Synthetic intelligence is like pure creation. It's source code. It's creation, you know, at its foundation. It's not just mimicry, it's creation, right? So that's the difference, more or less, between SI and AI, synthetic intelligence and artificial intelligence. And you can see here, so check it out, how cool it is down the side. I'll build you so I put in create a meditation app with video tutorials. That's all I've said. And it's saying, before I get into this, a great like mental framework, a way to think about this is, imagine you've got the best developer, engineer, coder in the world sitting right next to you, human. How are you talking to that person to create what you want created? What inputs are you giving them to get the outputs? What questions are you getting them to get the right answers? But look how cool this is. I'll build you a serene, immersive meditation platform that feels like a personal wellness sanctuary with guided video content and peaceful user experiences. And I won't read all of this, but if you're reading this, you can see how it's getting to work. It's talking to the platform. The synthetic intelligence is doing its job. It's pretty cool. And sooner rather than later, we are going to have two separate looking apps with the exact same prompt. But you guys are smart, so let's go crazy. Let's simultaneously also build a landing page. So I'm going to do the same thing, but with a landing page. So we're actually creating two things. It's the app itself, the platform where the value is, where people will be able to watch these meditative tutorials and whatever else we're going to build. That's the value. We're also going to build that landing page, which is the sales and marketing side of it, right? To get them excited, to build that hot cognition, to take them through the cognitive biases. So create a badass landing page for a it doesn't matter if you spell it wrong. I'm just a little bit of a perfectionist. Create a badass landing page for a meditation app. What shall the market be? That is aimed at very busy, stressed out mothers who desperately need a break. Make it super punchy, persuasive, edgy. Let's throw some more buzzwords in here. Funny and controversial. Or shall I do the controversial? Because sometimes that can make the landing page swear.
It's fine. I mean, Alex, try it. Let's create something interesting. If controversy gets us okay, customers, we go for it.
There we go. All right. So, and I'm going to do the same thing here. So let me read that back. Create a badass landing page for a meditation app that is aimed at very busy, stressed out mothers who desperately need a break. Make it super punchy, persuasive, edgy, funny, and controversial. I'm going to start building that. And what did I do? I copied the exact same prompt. I'm going to go to just open another window, put the exact same prompt in, and start building. So on the far left of my screen, it's already built the simple app or the first version. So these two are the apps, and these two over here are the landing pages. Okay. And what we're going to do is we might try and do some audience participation here. Is we're going to kill off the one we don't like, because that's the cool thing about using this platform. You can use the same, let's say you're creating a meditation app. Technically, I could open 10 windows, put in the same prompt, and pick my favorite one that the platform famous.ai has actually built for me, and cancel or kill all of the other ones. So I'll just pick the best out of the 10. I'm just doing it with 2 right now. And look at this. So it's already built 2 versions of this very simple app. And remember the simplicity of the prompt I put in. Create a meditation app with video tutorials. That is all I've done. So let's have a look at this one. And then what I like to do, guys, is whatever it generates, I'll kind of take a step back, objectively look at it, and then if needed, start building that scaffolding on top of it. But let's have a look. Find your inner peace. Discover guided meditations, breathing exercises, and mindfulness practices designed to reduce stress and enhance well-being. Start meditating now. These buttons won't be connected to anything. That's some of the feedback we sometimes get. It's like, oh, it's created this beautiful landing page or this beautiful app, but it clicks these buttons and it doesn't do anything. Right, because you haven't told it what to create. What does that button connect to, right? So as we're doing this, we can build some cool stuff. All right, so featured meditations. Start your journey with our most popular guided sessions. And just to remind everyone, guys, what you're seeing now has never been seen before. It's never been created before. This is absolutely unique. This is the first of its kind, as in not a meditation app, obviously. There are thousands of those. But the way this is set up and the copy, it's one of a kind. It is completely unique, generated 100% through synthetic intelligence. Featured meditations. Start your journey with our most popular guided sessions. So what it has given us just from that simple prompt is 4 categories or 4 potential video tutorials that I'll actually show you how to put in here. We've got morning mindfulness, deep sleep journey, stress relief breathing, focus concentration. And let me, oh, that's kind of cool. It's actually included a premium button there as well. That's nice. I want to really kind of clearly explain this as we're going through. I'm just freewheel building, meaning I'm just putting in prompts to show you what's possible. If you have a preconceived notion, a preconceived idea of what your app or your funnel or your landing page or your SaaS platform should be, then obviously you are prompting it to specifically get to those end goals. I don't really necessarily have an end goal here, so I'm just creating. So what I mean by that, if you already had the video assets to be a meditation coach and none of this makes sense to you, you would just change morning, you could have 5 different categories with 8 different videos each. You just need to prompt it. Like if I wanted, for instance, a deep sleep journey, and you can actually take a picture like this, screenshot it, put it in, and let's say I wanted to change deep sleep journey to, I don't know, meditative sleepwalking. I like to just make random weird stuff up. Change deep sleep journey to meditative sleepwalking. Meditative, yeah. And what it should hopefully do, and by the way, guys, we're going to be on here for a long time. We might get an error or two, maybe if myself or Alex isn't being super clear. Great. If we get errors, we'll show you how simple and how easy it is to overcome those errors as well. But what you're seeing right now, there is no better system, there is no more powerful system in the universe to build apps and landing pages or whatever you're trying to build through synthetic intelligence. So this prompt should be pretty quick, but we still need to kill one of these off. So I'll let this one do its thing. Let's now have a look at the landing pages. So you'll see it's created, interestingly, almost same, different copy with the same title, but that's cool. One's called Mum Escape, one's called Mum Zen. So, but look, with that simple prompt, I'll read the prompt again, and then I'll quickly assess one of the landing pages so you can see what it's done with just one single prompt. So all I said was create a badass landing page for a meditation app that is aimed at very busy, stressed out mothers who desperately need a break. Make it super punchy, persuasive, edgy, funny, and controversial. Mum Escape, finally 5 minutes that's actually yours. The brutally honest meditation app for mums who are tired of pretending everything's fine. No judgment, no bullshit, just relief. Start your rebellion. Watch real stories. Now, this, I would definitely argue, is not generic. This is not boring. This is very attention grabbing, right? It's a good hook. It's a good hook. And I mentioned that it might swear. It would actually, at least it gave it a star. Sometimes the star's not even there. The reason it did that is because I gave it the prompt to be edgy, funny, and controversial, right? So and with your hero section, which is what you see now, you always want the 3 C's. It's got to be kind of clear, concise, and compelling. Is it clear? Do you understand what it is? Absolutely. Is it concise? Yeah, you get it. You get exactly what it is in a few words with the headline and sub-headline. Absolutely. Is it compelling? I would absolutely say so. So, reality check time. We're the first. Remember, this is all generated. This has never been generated before. You're completely unique. This is a first time round. So let's see what it's done. Reality check time. We're the first meditation app that admits motherhood is hard AF. I'm not going to say that word, but you know what it stands for, and stops pretending otherwise. Other apps say find your inner peace. We say find 5 minutes to not lose your shit. I see this would work on me. I'm actually actually both of us, Alex and myself, are fathers of two each beautiful children, boy and girl. So I'm sure some of this also hits Alex as well. Definitely myself. Others say embrace mindful parenting. We say embrace hiding in the pantry. All right, maybe don't hide in the pantry, but still, this is funny copy, guys. It's engaging. And remember, our core audience here that we programmed this for, aimed at, is busy mothers. So there's a female slant to what the copy is supposed to be for. Now, other apps say morning meditation routine. We say coffee counts as self-care. Meditations for real life. No lotus poses required. Just honest help for the chaos. Bathroom hideaway. 5-minute escape when it's your only sanctuary. School pickup, and I kind of like these pictures as well. These are all completely uniquely generated AI pictures using synthetic intelligence. So school pickup rage. Breathe before you lose it in the carpool line. I don't know if we've got any mothers watching, but I'm sure it's hitting you somewhere. You know, I'm sure this is relating. 3 a.m. worry spiral. Stop catastrophizing and get back to sleep. I know that affects probably most people on this call. That doom scrolling, right? Partner resentment. That's a good one. Deal with anger before it explodes. That's really funny. Mum guilt detox. Anyway, guys, you see a tantrum survival. Isn't this insane that this has all been generated? If anyone's ever tried building funnels or landing pages before, what this has generated in a couple of minutes with one simple prompt is pretty insane. Now we get to the social proof, right? The testimonials, like in fact, no, it's pretty light. If anything, I might have the social proof a little higher, the testimonials, and of course, guys, The synthetic intelligence will give you a visual example. These are obviously not real testimonials. So big disclaimer, if you were to utilize this platform and use it, don't use the testimonials that it generates. They're not real. They're just so you can visually see. What would you rather have, an actual visual representation or a blank space? So it'll give you what you want to see and what the final product will look like. So social proof testimonials, one of the most powerful cognitive biases you could use in sales and marketing, right? Because it's great talking about yourself. Arguably, it's exponentially, infinitely more so when other people are talking about how badass your products and services are. Why are companies why is Trustpilot and these other review sites and Google reviews so important to companies? Because they know people check them. And by the way, you can check ours. Out of all of the businesses that, well, no one's really like us. We're the best, if I do say so myself. But anyone in the space, none of their trust pilots compared to ours. We are excellent. So social proof, nice. Distressometer. Oh, this is cool. How often? And that's cool. So it's actually generated question 1 of 4. Should we do the questions? How often do you hide in the bathroom for peace? Oh, it's like on a scale of 1 to 10. So one thing I would do is make that clearer, so I can actually answer that, or I could take a screenshot and say, change it on a scale of 1 to 10. How often do you hide in the bathroom for peace? But just for shits and giggles, let's just say do a 4. Rate your school pickup road rage 1 to 10. This is great. Rate your school pickup road rage 1 to 10. But this isn't even the product, guys. This is still just the landing page, but it's now almost gamifying the marketing. It's getting you more engaged. Like, this is fun. This is cool. I don't really get road rage. How many times did you cry this week? Well, if I'm a busy mother, well, okay. Well, I was thinking, well, how many times my wife cried? She hasn't cried. She's not a crier. If anything, she's causing other people's road rage. So, but for shits and giggles, I'll just say 8. On a scale, this is cool, Alex. Yeah. This question there. On a scale of wine, and this all came again, guys, from one thing. On a scale of wine o'clock, how stressed are you? Let's go 10. Hot Mess Express, all aboard. You need meditation ASAP. We got you. That is great. That is so good. So if I was doing this and I'm a stressed out mother, I am now classified as a Hot Mess Express. And then get your personalized plan. So now what I can do, if we choose this landing page, which I actually really like this one, we're probably going to go with this one. What I can do is connect this to a checkout page, because look, it's a button, but it's not connecting to anything because I haven't programmed the platform to connect or tell it what to connect to. So if we do choose this landing page to go for, what I'll do is connect it to a checkout page with a very simple prompt like, connect the Hot Mess Express button to a new checkout page where users can input their credit card information and then even include something like and also throw in, a cool, badass, motivational, aggressive quote to help with the sales, something like that. And it'll create a beautiful checkout page, which I'll show you how to do. But let's keep moving through some of this. Cheaper than therapy. Love it. That's very true. If this was a badass app, which it is going to be. Mum survival plan. The one thing here, it's given one pricing. What I'll probably do if I choose this one is split it up into 3 different tiers. So you can select, maybe it's a freemium model or a free start. Then a higher one with more access, and then the top level with the most access, like the premium version. Okay, that's that. That's one landing page. Let's see what the other landing page did. So it generated relatively similar headline, but everything else is different. And this one's called Mumzen. Meditation for mums who've lost their shit because hiding in the bathroom scrolling Instagram isn't self-care. It's time for real peace, mama. Nice. Save my sanity now. I'm skeptical. Show me. So you could link this to a cool VSL or testimonial videos, which again, as we go through this, I'll kind of explain and show you how to do. Mum's currently hiding in closets. That's funny. That's a funny joke stat, which I think you could get away with. Mum's currently hiding in closets meditating. 2,847. That's funny. If it's an actual business stat, guys, you got to make sure it's really authentic. I think most people would understand that's a joke. What's
Yeah,
your thoughts on that, Alex? Do you think that
I
that
I
would be all
think
right? Like
so.
people
I
understand
think
the
so.
joke? Yeah. Yeah, but guys, like disclaimer, you got to be careful. It's a fine line. That's clearly a joke because it's talking about there's no way anyone would be able to track, how many mothers are hiding in closets meditating, right? But if it's a real stat, it has to be real, right? You can't use the mock data that this generates because again, it's just giving you that visual representation of what it should look like. Let's get real about your life. You're drowning in everyone else's needs while your own sanity circles the drain. Sound familiar? Me time equals bathroom breaks. Your only quiet moments happen on the toilet. And even then, little fingers appear under the doors asking for snacks. That's good. Guys, you gotta admit, isn't this so just the copy itself, disregarding everything else, how badass it is. The copy's great. Arguably better than unfortunately, I'm going to say arguably better than 80% of human copywriters. There's the top echelon that are really good, but I would take this over most human copywriters. Wine o'clock gets wait, what does that say? Wine o'clock gets earlier. It started at 5 p.m., then 4 p.m. Now you're eyeing that bottle at 11 a.m., wondering why it's too early for self-care. This is good. You snap at everyone. Your family walks on eggshells because mum's mood determines the entire household vibe. You hate it but can't stop. Here's the trick. And what would you call this? That's not really a benefit stack. It's just kind of like, what would you call these, Alex? It's just like
Yeah,
like tasters
yeah.
almost. Taster. Here's the truth bomb. You can't pour from an empty cup, but everyone keeps asking for refills. It's time to fill your cup first. Okay, here we go. So here's like a features kind of benefit stack of what is actually in the app, which you can totally customize. Again, I'm just free building, going wherever the app takes me and prompting it. Meditation that actually makes sense. No lotus positions or burning sage required. Just real solutions for real mums problems. Bathroom sanctuary, 2 to 5 minute meditation for your only private space. And it gives try now buttons which won't connect to anything just yet. Car park zen, tantrum survival, wine o'clock prep. Yeah, pretty cool. So we could, once we decide which landing page we're going for, because remember, we haven't even decided yet. What's a little incongruent here is you've got kind of the real, well, not real, or realistic, let's say, SI generated pictures. And then you've also got these kind of cartoony. So I would want to make that a little more concise and simple and congruent. So I'd either choose one or the other or something completely different. I would take a screenshot and say, hey, change all of these pictures to hyper realistic images or change them to the kind of minimalistic cartoon because it's a little incongruent having both. But still, I mean, pretty damn cool. Emergency calm button for those I'm about to lose it moments. One tap for instant 2 minute panic meditations. Again with the testimonials. Oh, and interesting. So it's done. So on this landing page, it's done what I would suggest and what we do a lot of. It's broken it up into 3 pricing tiers. So choose your sanity plan. Less than your daily Starbucks habit, more effective than wine. Arguably. I'm joking. Survival mode, thriving mum boss, Zen goddess. Different pricing, different amounts of access, right? You could change the pricing, like if you wanted to give a free trial, maybe make this $7.99, maybe make the top tier $27.99, whatever it might be. You can completely customize it, which we'll start doing in a little bit. But look at that, guys! From that one prompt, what a cool landing page. From a few, well, literally like 2 sentences, one prompt, it's created all of that. Arguably better than most of the meditation app landing pages out there. And we haven't even started adjusting and building the scaffolding on top of it. Arguably, you wouldn't even need to do that much. I'm going to mess around with it and just start building stuff to show you guys how easy it is. But Alex, I don't know if you can tell me which landing page do we'll try and do a bit of a, what's it called, a vote here. Why did it take me so long to think of the word vote?
Let me see. Let me see.
So we'll give it a go. Maybe we'll see. All right, so in the chat, I can't see the chat, but let's say this one, Mum Escape, is 1, and Mum Zen that we just went through is 2. Which one should we kill? Which one should we get rid of? Do we get rid of 1? If you want to get rid of 1, Mum Escape, put 1. If you want to get rid of, aka kill, Mum Zen, put 2. Let me know if there's any.
I'll let you
there,
know.
and
There's
if
also
not,
a delay with the streaming software we use, so I'll tell. Yeah.
Yeah, no worries.
We
No
have
worries. If not,
we have
I'll
roughly
just
54 people on X and 20 people on other places showing. So about 70 live.
Oh, nice. Right. What's up, everyone? We're building apps. We're building apps and landing pages. I've got to remember that people will be jumping on and off. So what I'm doing right now, guys, is I've simultaneously built 2 apps here
using
with the exact
famous.ai.
same prompts, which using famous.ai, which is our platform. All of this is built. It is the most powerful synthetic intelligence platform on the face of the planet. Within minutes, I've built 2 apps here, and now we're also working on 2 separate landing pages that I built for those apps. All of this has been built for the landing pages. I just used one prompt. Create a badass landing page for a meditation app that is aimed at very busy, stressed out mothers who desperately need a break. Make it super punchy, persuasive, edgy, funny, and controversial. And then I just copied that same prompt and built another landing page, which is completely different, because you will never, everything you create is 100% unique every single time, meaning whatever app you create, whatever landing page you create, there will not be another version of it anywhere in the world. So you could put this same prompt in 100 times, every single landing page will be completely different, okay? And there might be a little bit of crossover in some parts, but overall, there's nothing that is exactly the same. It's pretty crazy stuff. So I am going to kill one of these landing pages. I really like the questionnaire, actually. They're both
we got a
strong.
couple of votes to kill
like
number 2. So
okay, good. All right, so we like the questionnaire. Done. We have killed it. All right, so Mum Escape is what we're going to lead with, and we're going to start building some cool stuff. Now we've got to figure out which app to kill. All right, so this is the first app that it generated. We kind of had a little look at it. Did you see we did one simple prompt already? I took a screenshot, and this was deep sleep journey, and I just took a screenshot and say, hey, I don't want that, change it to meditative sleepwalking, which I don't even know what that is. I just made it up. But see how easy that was? I took a screenshot, simple prompt, change deep sleep journey to meditative sleepwalking, and it did that probably within seconds. Meditation categories, sleep, cool, stress relief. So we could link this to a timer potentially, or videos, or whatever assets you have that you want to put in there. It's got like a tracker that it's already input here. Now, what we won't be doing on here is building out the entire back end, because I just want to do a lot of fun stuff on the front end to show you. But we could link this to, the back end, which would be Superbase, which is super easy to use. You can use it for free to start with, to make sure that what you're inputting is actually relative. Right, what you're seeing right now, just to be super clear, is mock data. It's just mock data that the synthetic intelligence has generated to give you a good visual representation, so you can really see what everything would look like. But obviously, if you're launching a product, you need all of this to have the real backend and real data, which is part of what we do. And then it's got a progress tracker, meet your instructors, try a guided session. So it gives you a free one. Nice. I'll show you how to put videos in. It's got a separate timer at the bottom if you just want to quickly do a quick meditation. So if I want 10 minutes, just press play. All of this, by the way, guys, everything you see here, everything you see came from one simple prompt. All I said was create a meditation app with video tutorials. And it created all of this from scratch, 100% unique, irreplicable. Nowhere else in the world has an app like this now. And we haven't even started building on it. And we haven't even decided which one we want to kill. So we haven't even looked at this one. So I used the same prompt for two apps. So it looks exact same prompt. Synthetic intelligence, you can see its reasoning and what it's built. So find your inner peace. Let's have a little look-see at this one. Guided meditation sessions to help you relax, focus, and sleep better. So start meditating immediately. We'd need to connect this button. Meditation categories: beginner, sleep, stress relief, focus. I think I like the aesthetic of, I like the not the aesthetic. I like the layout of this one a bit better, I think. It's a little more simple. One of my favorite acronyms is KISS, keep it simple, stupid. So the simpler, the better most of the time. It's a good lesson for a lot of stuff you do, really, especially in business.
Yeah,
Would you
100%.
agree with that, Alex? Keep it simple. And then featured sessions. So meditation categories. So you could link these to different types of meditation. Maybe you've even got, meditative one sheets, documents, books, PDFs, tutorials. So you can link them to different categories. Featured sessions, I'd probably more put like video tutorials in here, which I'll show you. In this instance, again, it's kind of generated these meet your teachers. So if you had a meditative app, but I'm actually going to use this as a quick example. If you, because we're just freewheeling here, right? And some of you might be thinking like, all right, but I just want, I am the meditation coach. I don't have employees. I'm a one-man show or one-woman show. Great. Do you know how easy it is to, actually, let's figure out, do I want to keep this one? Oh, either way, I'll get rid of it. I'll just show you. So look, I can take a screenshot. Boom. Say, remove the meet your teachers section. That easy. And then that will remove that entire section, because let's say, I don't, let's hypothetically put me, let's make this simulation. I'm this meditation coach and I'm like, hey, it's just me. I just want to make a badass meditation app with tutorials, some of my own PDFs, maybe link it to some live calls on Zoom. And then, I'll also build some really cool stuff. Maybe I want to program the app to recommend parks to go meditate in within 15 or 20 miles of where the user is that's logging in, and give you cool information about the park and directions how to get there. That sounds pretty cool. Should we try building that? Okay.
We
Alrighty
have
then.
130 people live on X and about 20 people live everywhere else. It's interesting. Yeah.
Nice.
X is showing
What's
up.
up, everybody? Hey, what's up, X? One more time, just for all of you guys that just jumped on here, what we're doing is we are famous.ai. We are the most powerful synthetic intelligence platform in the world, in the universe. well, that we know of in the universe, definitely in the world. And what we're doing today, and I'll say one important thing, me as a non-coder, I do not know coding, I do not know engineering, I do not know app building, coding, any of that. I have sub-zero skill sets. And I'm able to build phenomenal apps and landing pages with very, very simple prompts. So that's what we're doing here, guys. That's what I'm demonstrating for you. And we've also got Alex, who is the other end of that. Alex used to be a NASA scientist, had 8 or 9 patents with NASA. He's had a 200, he gets bashful when I talk about it sometimes, but he had a $258 million exit with his company Zeus, which was one of the first businesses he started. He's done over $700 million in ad spend. He's grossed over $1 billion online. So he's the powerhouse, let's say, behind famous.ai. And I'm not, so
You are.
but I'm building
You are.
all of this. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks, Alex. Cheers. It's all about humility here, guys. But did you see what happened? So look, so coming back to it, hopefully that was a quick explanation of what we're doing here, guys. We're going to be on for a long time. I'm going to be building like different types of apps, coming up with crazy shit. Pardon my French. I'll try not to swear as much. I'm English. It sometimes just naturally comes out. Terrible excuse. So different types of apps, different types of landing pages. We're going to have some fun, create some crazy stuff, showing you how easy it is as a non-coder, non-engineer, non-developer, and how I'm building this. So if you see, guys, where did the teachers go? They've gone, because in this scenario, in this simulation, I'm a one-man show. And this generated, with the simple prompt of create a meditation app, it generated a place where you could like sign up for different teachers. Obviously not relevant to me. So what did I do? I took a screenshot of that section and said, remove the meet your teacher. And I even spelt it wrong. I said, remove the met your teachers section. It knew what I was trying to say and it's removed it. And now it's made it a lot more simple. This is much more KISS, let's say, keep it simple, stupid. But I also want to go a bit crazy and start doing some fun stuff. So which one are we going to kill? I know which one. I think I'm not going to put this one to a vote. I might just kill this one because I want to build a lot of stuff on top, and this is a simpler app. So I'm going to go with this one, and I'm going to let me make. Yep, decision made, killed. All right, we're going to go with this one. We're going to go with mindful, just for the simple reason of I want to show you how fun it is to actually like build stuff on top of a simple scaffolding. Again, you can use super complex prompts to build apps that you have envisioned for sure. I'm just my method for the demonstration today is I'm just doing simple stuff and then building simple prompts on top of it to create a badass MVP. By the end of this session, in fact, by the end of this live stream, I could potentially launch like 10 MVPs, minimal viable products of apps that actually work. Pretty insane, right? And like, start driving traffic, going on social, doing paid ads into those apps. Who knows, Alex? Like, if we actually come up with something
100%.
cool, we couldn't test one out. And actually see, like, show maybe not live, maybe live if you stay on long enough. See if we can get some like live clients paying for the apps we built. That would be pretty badass. All right, so we now have, I'm going to move the landing page over here. So we started with 4, we're now down to 2. We started with 2 apps. I actually killed the more complex looking one just because I want to build some stuff. And then we went with this landing page, Mum Escape, because it had that really cool, fun, get the questionnaire, which was really cool. So let's start building, shall we? Because we really haven't done anything yet. And I'm going to start with the app. So morning mindfulness. We've only made one change so far, but let's say I wanted to put video content into here. One super simple way to do that is, let's say that let's say that I'm this meditation coach, this tutor, and I've got a video library of all of my tutorials already made on Vimeo, YouTube, Loom, whatever you're using. And I'll stop for a second. This is not a content generation platform, meaning it's not going to generate the meditation tutorials, right? You need to have those assets. What Famous is again, it's the most powerful synthetic intelligence platform for building apps, landing pages, SaaS platforms. But apps is really the core of it, and it builds the entire infrastructure and the scaffolding and this is another word I'm looking for, the foundation of the apps, which then you can fully build out. You can do all of that within Famous, but it's not going to generate like meditation videos. So I would have to have those assets. So in this example, and Alex knows what video I'm going to go for, I am just going to use the video that I always use because it's fantastic. I'm going to use Rick Astley, Never Gonna Give You Up,
Give you up.
as my example. Never gonna give you. So let's go. So live edit. What I'm going to do? Find it in a piece. Let's go to morning mindfulness. So let's pick morning mindfulness. So did you? If you saw what I'm doing, I'll take it super slow, just so everyone's following along. Let's hypothetically think that I've got that video library on YouTube. All of my stored videos, all of the URLs, the links for my videos, I already have on YouTube. I'm just grabbing one of those, one of my morning mindfulness meditations, and I'm saying embed this video and dropping the link. I just copied and pasted the link as the morning mindfulness video, and that should be enough to get that done. And again, guys, I'm expecting one or two errors at some point, which is great because I'll show you how friggin' easy it is to overcome those. But usually it's like 99% accurate. Well, maybe that's a bit of a stretch, but while that is building, let's have a look at this landing page here. And what is the first thing that, I mean, arguably it's a pretty cool, oh, here's one thing we can, and this is the way I like to do it. Whatever it generates, I'll then objectively take a step back, I'll assess it, and I'll be like, okay, as a marketer, as a business owner, as an agency owner, whatever your goals are here, like what would I want this to be? What is missing? What do I need to add? Me personally, I'm a big sucker for, I think welcome videos and VSLs, like video sales letters, really help with conversion if you get them right. So what I'm going to do is input, create a welcome video section. Below the hero section, which is the top part, again, remember, like clear, concise, compelling, it evokes emotion. It's the hero section. Create a welcome video section below the hero section, but above the reality. Oh, what do I do? Create a welcome. Oh, accidentally deleted it. Create a welcome video section below the hero section, but above the reality check time section. Create a welcome video section below the hero section, but above the reality check time section. Okay. Let's see what it does, shall we? And we'll go back. All right. Let's see. And by the way, guys, what I'm doing here is when you're editing, you should be in live edit. And when you actually want to see the progress, you can switch to view only. So let's see. Oh, look at that. So we now have our Rick Astley video. Do we all want to have a bit of a groove? Let's go.
We can't hear it. No, it sounded
You
like
can't hear it?
complete
Oh no.
white noise.
Oh no. Did you just see
Yeah,
me
that was
dancing?
funny.
Well, that probably looked real bad. Not that it would look any better with music, but anyway, well, how do we? Oh, how do you not? Should I? I mean, it doesn't really matter. It would be fun
Yeah.
if people could hear it. But shall I try and turn the sound on, or should we just keep going? Hang on, let me see. Let me see. Hang on. Sorry, I know you guys are seeing crazy stuff here. Settings, audio. No. Maybe you just can't share
It
through.
did. It actually like
Maybe it's
it
not.
didn't play music. It played white noise or something. So yeah,
Oh, weird.
yeah.
All right. Well,
No.
maybe we can figure that out later. I'll start. Okay. Entire screen. Let's dive back in. Are you seeing the screen again?
Yeah. Add to scene. Here we go.
Might
Oh,
be.
wait.
Yeah, you seeing the landing page?
New. Hang on, hang
Maybe
on.
there's a
No,
delay. It
hang
says.
on.
Oh,
You unshare, show on. Okay, unshare, share.
okay. Stop sharing. Share screen.
Okay, okay,
Entire screen.
okay. Now it works.
Share. Yeah, I think there might be a
Oh,
big
here we
delay.
go.
I'm just gonna
You're
leave it on the landing.
sharing the screen again.
Yeah, you're
Now
in.
I have
Okay.
another thing I can try. Okay, continue.
No worries, but yeah, okay. So you're seeing the landing page. So we went with this landing page. Oh, look at that! Look what it's done. It's created a welcome video section. This was not there before. It's given it a bit of copy. Watch this if you're ready to stop pretending everything's fine. A brutally honest 3-minute video about why traditional meditation advice is bullshit and what actually works when you're running on fumes and cold coffee. I need more cold coffee actually. So obviously, it's got the everything set up to play the video, but there's no video there because we haven't given it the video. So pretend that, again, my beautiful Rick Astley video, getting Rick rolled, is the VSL, the welcome video, right? Like, hey, this is Terry with Mum Escape. Welcome to the most badass meditation app for no bullshit, la, 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 la. Again, sorry, I keep swearing. But I will just tell the system, embed this video as the welcome video. See how simple this prompt is? Embed this video. I dropped the link as the welcome video. And this is obviously, I'm using Rick Astley again. Such a shame you guys can't have a bit of a dance with me. But you'll see that will be now the welcome video. All right. Let's start. Let's just start building some stuff on top of this, right? Because guys, like this is showing you how to use the platform, but maybe kind of side education a little bit without sounding pretentious is about product development as well, which Alex has released. I mean, scaled multiple multi-million-dollar businesses with multiple products over the years. You never, arguably, if I mean, I would never put this on the market as it is, right? I would never do, unless it is absolutely peak top echelon, like video tutorials. Like there are a million apps out there, meditation apps with, categories and videos and blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, all right. And trackers, like this is not differentiated. This is very generic. So let's have some fun with it. I said that cool idea earlier, right? So create a section at the bottom that recommends parks to go and meditate in that are within 20 miles of where the user is actually based, e.g., I'm in Phoenix. Give a benefit stack of each park. Connect to Google Maps or whatever free resources you have. Create buttons that give real directions from where the user is to the selected park. All right, arguably a bit of a longer prompt than I usually do. Create a section at the bottom that recommends parks to go to and meditate in that are within 20 miles of where the user is actually based. E.g., I'm in Phoenix. Give a benefit stack of each park, connect to Google Maps or whatever free resources you have. Create buttons that give real directions from where the user is to the selected park. I think that's pretty solid. Is there anything else I'll throw in there?
Looks
Yeah, but
no, it looks
we're
good.
going to say something. Okay, let's see what we got now. So again, guys, on the left-hand side, this left-hand side tab, this is the app. This is the landing page. And oh, there he is, Rick Astley. Never going to give you up. We'll just show you a video. Well, you know what you can appreciate. You can appreciate the mood. Peak dancing. It all went downhill from there, Alex. Reality check time. So see how easy that was. The landing page with one prompt was super badass anyway. I'm like, all right, well, let's also include a welcome video in here. Initially, or just looking at this, my aesthetic eye is like, I'm not a huge fan of the orange. So in a little bit, once we add a few more things, we can go and like change the branding, the looking, the aesthetic of it as well to get it to exactly how you want. And by the way, you can even find like websites you like, take screenshots, drag them in, say, hey, make this whole page look more like this. That's how badass this synthetic intelligence is. I'll even show you some examples of that. Reality check time. I don't really like the look of this section, so I'll probably mess around with that. These I think look great, and they're all like hyper realistic. By the way, these are all completely original hyper realistic SI generated images. Isn't that insane? These do not exist anywhere else in the world. Only on this page. That's how powerful this stuff is. The testimonial section is pretty cool. Again, you would just need real testimonials. Love the questionnaire. But let's do, first thing I'm going to do is I don't like just one pricing. Let's do the 3 pricing tiers that was on the other landing page. So create 3 pricing tiers with different amounts of access. Create 3 pricing tiers with different amounts of access. Bang. Super simple prompt. Let's go back. All right, we're building. We are building, guys. It keeps buzzing. My microphone keeps buzzing. That's not good. This is pretty cool. And think about this, guys. Like as this is building, arguably what I've already built up until we released Famous 4 or 5 months ago, before this, what I've already built, even if you were an expert funnel builder and app builder, would take you exponentially longer, like days, maybe even weeks. Like if any of you have ever tried building landing pages and funnels, what we've done in a few minutes, even if you're very, very good at building funnels, takes, well, I mean, if you're really top end, like a day to build a really good funnel, not a few minutes like we're doing and going through right now. So one way to look at famous AI is what we've done is we have almost infinitely collapsed the time it takes to build insanely cool apps, funnels, SaaS platforms, whatever it is you're building. So we've collapsed that time, we've collapsed the cost of what it takes to build, and we've insanely collapsed the complexity of doing it. Remember, guys, I am not a coder or engineer. I will proudly say that. And this is a godsend for any like entrepreneur or anyone that wants to build something that is not a technical person. And Alex will happily tell me I am not a technical person. Right? We've got the most badass engineering team in the world. We got Alex. I'm the hype guy. So I do more than that, but you know, I also like to think of myself as a bit of a hype guy sometimes. But you know, if the hype guy can build insanely cool apps and insanely good landing pages with no coding, no nothing, just simple prompts, like anyone on the face of the friggin' planet in the universe can do the same thing. All right, so what did we build here? Look, now it's created this brand new section. Let me read the prompt again. I said, create a section at the bottom that recommends parks to go to and meditate in that are within 20 miles of where the user is actually based, e.g. I'm in Phoenix. Give a benefit stack of each park, which is done. Look, this is a benefit stack, Desert Serenity with unique cacti landscapes. That's right, you say cacti, not cactuses, as some people say. Red rock formations, you get hung, drawn, and quartered if you say cactuses in Phoenix. red rock formations for grounding energy, wildlife viewing enhances mindfulness. So these are benefit stacks, guys. So it's done exactly as I said. I also said connect to Google Maps or whatever free resources you have. Create buttons. It's created buttons to get directions from where the user is to the selected park. So let's see if I click on a button. Oh, look at that. It takes us to Google Maps and gives me exact directions from where I'm at to the park. How friggin' badass is that? With one prompt. And now I can go to now we're differentiating, guys. Now we're getting a little more unique. This is not just some BS like meditation app with tutorials and timers and PDFs and live calls, which there are a million of. Now we're getting one more step more interesting, more unique, more differentiated, more niche. We now have a section which actually recommends, and I don't know if this would be useful to people, but it's still pretty cool, right? Now we've got something that also recommends parks to go to wherever are within 20 miles of where you are based, like geo-located, and giving you benefits of those each different park. And these are all real parks. Camelback Mountain is where my father-in-law kicked my ass up the mountain, and he purposely gave me a few beers the night before, got me up in the morning, and then said, "Hey, let's go for a hike," because he knew I was going to ask for his daughter's hand in marriage. And he obviously didn't have any beers the night before and kicked my ass up the mountain.
It was
beat me by like
measuring
15 minutes.
if you're a man and you're man enough.
Yeah, it's like 100%. He set me up and then like rode me hard in terms of he went up there so fast that this is like a really intense hike. And at the top, I was like, yeah, would you, sir, would you mind if I
That is hilarious.
daughter's hand in marriage? And he was like, yeah, of course, man. I was always going to say yes. I just wanted to kick your ass a bit first. So true story. So these are all real places. So super cool, bit unique. But you know what? Let's keep going. What else are we going to build here? Let's build something. And I can't see the comments, but you know, I'll take suggestions as well of stuff you want to build. But let's create like a store, maybe. You know, create a new section at the bottom. I just like creating like downwards, by the way, guys. You can create it anywhere. I just like, you know, building stuff at the bottom. That makes sense. Create a new section at the bottom. That is a storefront for meditation themed waste baskets. Again, guys, I make up weird stuff, but let's just so yeah, meditation themed waste baskets. Does that make sense? Do you guys know what are waste baskets? Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see what happens. Even if it's a little off, we can fix it. In fact, I hope it's a little off so I can show you
I
how
have
to
no
fix it
idea
and
what
how
a
easy
waste
it is.
basket is. What is a waste basket?
A
Oh,
waste
trash can.
basket is like a
Okay.
trash bin.
Yeah. Okay. A
Trash can,
waste
yeah.
basket.
I think a waste basket. I'm pretty sure Americans say waste basket. I don't know. So right now it's connecting to Superbase because it will want to build a back end. For the purposes of these demos, we're going to keep it super simple, light, and fun. So I'm just going to skip that. But that was prompting me which by the way, you don't need the back end. You can just build fully on Famous. But obviously, if you're scaling to hundreds of thousands or millions of people, it helps to have that back end database where you can store the information, get users, and just obviously have a real database. And Superbase, by the way, is the best in class. It's a multi-billion-dollar company. It's the safest, most secure one out there. We have no affiliation to it. You can try it for free. We just suggest it because it's the most badass one out there, and we only utilize the most badass stuff. Pretty simple. This, right? This one also asking to connect to Superbase. I'm just going to skip for the purposes of the demo. Yeah, this is fun. Hopefully you guys are seeing. Oh, I didn't even really finish my point earlier. Like what we're doing now and the speed at which this is working, and you can see the synthetic intelligence talking to itself on the left-hand side, which is so badass within itself because you can actually see the thought process, the synthetic, the SI is going through while it's building your badass apps and landing pages or whatever you're creating. And up until this point in time, like I'll give you a good example. One of the other leaders in this organization is a legend. Bless you, is a legend called Dash, right? And maybe some of you have even seen him on some of the live calls we do if you're in our ecosystem at all. And he was trying to build an app. And this what I'm saying, this example, I've heard hundreds of times. I mean, we've only been around for a few months, but hundreds of. I'll put it a different way. 50 to 60% of the people I speak to one-on-one have had a similar experience. Dash, one of our other leaders, he was trying to build an app, which ironically, I had a very similar idea a long time ago. It was more or less like an app to connect expats with cool things from their home countries. I'll keep it at that. It was a little more complex. But he'd been working on it for about 2 years, 18 months to 2 years, I think. And the last quote he got from teams all over the world, the last team he spoke to was like $120,000. We came out and launched famous.ai. He built it in like 4 hours. Like that's the insane jump, the technological jump that we are now at with not even artificial intelligence, with synthetic intelligence. That's where we're at, guys. Like what used to take, like even what we're building right now, 6 months ago, a year ago, you'd be talking to people charging you 25K, 50K, 150K to do all of this. We're doing it in minutes, effortlessly, with no coding, no engineering experience. All right. So I just what we're doing here. I don't want people just kind of watching this, going like, okay, you're building some cool stuff. Like really understand what's happening here and the advancement that we've had. Like it's been the most it's been the evolutionarily biggest step in technology or science, ever, arguably. Okay, so what are we asked to do here? We asked to create 3 pricing tiers. Look at that, bada bing, bada boom. It did that. Survival mode, mum survival plan, Zen master mum. It even added stuff like most popular. You can see here, there's a little error here. So let's fix that. I'll show you how to fix the little error. So I actually want it to fully say most popular, right? So let's take a screenshot of that. We'll put it in. And we'll say cannot fully read most popular. Make sure you can read the entire entirety, entire, I don't know, that's what entirety, entire words most popular. This is a horrible prompt, by the way, but it'll still work. Cannot fully read most popular. Make sure you can read the entire words most popular. Just as a little example of just a tiny little fix, you can literally fix anything. If you wanted to, again, change the pricing or have 6 pricing tiers or 1 pricing tier, or have, you wanted to, in the feature stack, in the benefits stack, change, 3 of the things, you can literally do whatever you want. So don't think, I want you to free your minds, as in, I'm just free building here, right? I'm just coming up with ideas as we're going. I don't really have any preconceived notion, any preconceived idea of the apps I'm building here. I'm just creating. Most people using this platform and most people on our platform already have ideas of the apps they want to build. So it's like you have those goalposts and you can aim towards them. I don't have any necessary goalposts right now. So I'm just freewheeling. I don't have any pricing tiers in my head, but just showing you what's possible. If you have your meditation app and you want 3 categories with 15 videos each, you want 4 pricing tiers, 1 free model, one free tier, one $5.99, $8.99, $20.99. Like that's what you build. I'm freewheeling it, guys. Okay, what did we do here? I already forgot what we did. Okay, so didn't fix that. So good. All right. So this is the first one where it has, well, actually, arguably it has. So what I'm going to say to fix this, and in this instance, I clearly wasn't clear enough. And this will happen from time to time, but you just need to prompt it a little better. So what's a better prompt we can use? Alex, I don't know if you want to tag in on this one. What would you say?
I was checking my emails. I missed it.
Oh, no worries. No worries. I was just saying, I want them to read.
What do you need?
Oh, that's right. So I wanted to make the most popular.
Take a screenshot of
see
it.
how it's like cut out a little bit.
And what was the
Yeah,
thing?
no. I took a
Cannot fully
screenshot.
read.
Yeah, I took a screenshot and I said, cannot fully read most popular. Make sure you can read the entire words.
Yeah.
Most
So
popular. Not
say
a great prompt.
remove that label and put it as a horizontal yellow ribbon at the top of the box. Remove the most popular label.
Wow.
As you can see, remove the most popular label from the second price package. In parentheses, as you can see in this screenshot. Instead, parentheses, period, closed, period.
As you can see in the screenshot,
use a yellow ribbon at the top, horizontal ribbon at the top of that pricing package to show that is the most popular. Let's see what it does.
To show it's the most popular, remove the most popular label from the second price package, as you can see in this screenshot. Instead, use a yellow horizontal ribbon at the top of the pricing package to show it's the most popular. So you see actually what happened there, guys. The way I prompted it, I was thinking about it more directly, like, oh, try and make that most popular thing more readable. Alex came from a much more lateral thinking and being like, well, instead of doing that, why don't we just make it a new ribbon at the top? So it comes down to the creator of the person using the platform. But that's a great example of like, thinking outside the box. Don't get too fixated on what I was trying to do with that one specific thing. Instead, make it better by just asking it to do something else. Let's see what we get. Okay, let's jump back to the app while that is happening. We've done that. Okay. All right. What did we try and build? We tried to build a new section at the bottom that is a storefront for meditation themed waste baskets. So now, and this would obviously be, guys, like I would have to have these products. And I'll give you a good example of what I mean in a second. But look, it has actually, funnily enough, created these completely fictitious meditation waste baskets, which actually look pretty cool. I'd move these around or get rid of some of them. So, or make sure the add to cart is right at the bottom below the pricing, because that's a bit bunched together. But that's pretty funny. It's actually created these waste baskets. But let me give you, sorry, for this, let me. You know what? I'm actually not going to print screen this. What I'm going to do is, for the waste basket section, make sure the add to cart buttons are below the pricing so it does not look bunched up. See if that works. And then I'll show you something pretty cool afterwards. But now you see how we're getting more differentiated. Now we've got video tutorials. We've got, a place where you can download PDFs. You could potentially link to live calls and Zoom calls. We've got a section that recommends parks to go meditate in with benefit stacks and actual directions utilizing Google Maps. We've got a storefront where you can buy meditative waste baskets, which is something that I'm pretty sure I've just made up. It's pretty cool. Isn't this stuff pretty cool, guys? Like you can keep building, you can keep growing, you can do whatever. If you've ever had an idea of creating an app, or you're an agency, or you want to get into marketing and you want to help SMEs, like small to medium enterprises, small businesses, their marketing suck and you want to help them build their funnels, like this platform can do it all effortlessly. Again, I'm not a coder, I'm not an engineer. Have I done any coding here? Absolutely not. What did we do here? Oh, so look at that. So Alex absolutely nailed it. I was being too in the weeds about it. And now there we go. That looks so much better. Most popular.
Yeah.
Doesn't that look so much better, guys? Beautiful. So that was a really good example, guys. I was looking at it too specifically when I should have been more lateral and being like, well, instead of doing that, let's do this. Very cool. All right, so what should we do here? These buttons won't connect to anything yet. So what should they connect to? This is some of the feedback I get. Sometimes it's like, well, it creates these amazing apps and landing pages, but it has these buttons that don't connect to anything. Right, because I'll say this again for anyone that's new here. You got to think the best mental framework to think about this is you've got the best developer, engineer, coder in the world sitting next to you. How are you talking to that person? What inputs are you giving that person to get those outputs? What questions are you asking? What prompts? What orders, but yeah, whatever. What orders are you giving them to your employee to build what it is you need built? So right now I've got this beautiful landing page and these beautiful pricing tiers, which we've now fixed, this one in the middle, but it's not connected to what needs to be here, a checkout page, right? So connect the pricing buttons to a new checkout page where users can input their credit card information. Also include a section with a badass, aggressive, controversial, again, you don't need to spell correctly. I like spelling correctly. With a badass, aggressive, controversial, motivational quote. Damn, motivational quote that will help with the sale. So connect the pricing buttons to a new checkout page where users can input their credit card information. Also include a section with a badass, aggressive, controversial, motivational quote that will help with the sale. See what we get, shall we? Okay, and over here, what do we do? Look at that. So it looked a little messy. We've immediately fixed that. All I said was move the add to cart below the 70 below the pricing, and now this looks so much more cleaner. It's not like falling off the different sections here. This looks pretty damn good if you ask me. But let's actually, I want to create another store that actually connects to real things so I can show you. So again, guys, freewheeling it. We can go as nuts as we want, and I like to go a little nuts on these demos. Create another section at the bottom. That is I did this yesterday. Meditation for people that are fed up and angry and just want to rage. This section recommends this section recommends books and movies that people can watch and read when they need to what's a better way to put this? When they need to, I'll just say, get their rage out. So I'm going to do this, see what it recommends. It'll probably give links to Amazon. If not, I'll just program it to give links to Amazon. Create another section at the bottom that is anti-meditation for people that are fed up and angry and just want to rage. The section recommends books and movies that people can watch and read when they need to get their rage out. Nice. I know. So now we're really kind of diving into a niche part of meditation apps, right? Not only are we recommending parks to go to with benefit stacks and directions, we're giving them meditative waste baskets, and we're also giving them anti-meditation rage techniques and books and movies to watch. I might buy this app now. This is pretty cool. We're getting to a place where I think it's actually pretty unique. And by the way, guys, I had no I've built a few meditation apps on demos and stuff, but everyone is completely different. I did not go into this with a lot of with really any preconceived notion of what I'm going to build. I'm showing you how friggin' easy this is. Let's go back to the landing page. What do we? Oh, we're going to skip connecting to Superbase. Alex, I don't suppose you can talk for a couple of minutes while I go for a quick bathroom break. Right. I'll be right back.
What's up, everybody? I am in the middle of something, so maybe I mute myself. I will just wait for Terry. If you have any questions, we're in the chat. I see a lot of people on X and some on Facebook. Ta-da. Can the app be made into another language, or is it only in English? Can be made in any language. Can in fact tell with one prompt to translate this app to Spanish or any other language. Well, not every language, but most common languages, and it'll do it in one shot. Will this be recorded? What is the cost? I don't know if you're gonna post a recording of this. A lot of, dead times, just slow training and all that. And famous AI, you can sign up for free, and then uh, you see the prices for different tiers, or you can. I put a link in YouTube for a special offer if you want to join. What else? I am multitasking. This is the first time we're getting so many viewers on X. 400 simultaneous viewers, but I can't figure out the commenting. Somehow I cannot, or either there's no live commenting on X, it's just replying. I don't know. It's the first time trying it. I can't figure it out. If you guys know, let me know. Literally, I cannot figure it out. Okay.
What's up, guys? Sorry, I also made a coffee. Need another caffeine injection. All right. Shall I just dive back in
Yeah,
here?
go for it.
Nice. All right. Let's have a sip of my beautiful iced coffee Nespresso. Why not? Oh, man, that's good. All right. Where did we get to? Connect the okay, so we connected the pricing buttons to a new checkout page where users can use their credit card information. Also include a section with a badass, aggressive, controversial, motivational quote that will help with the sale. That was a mouthful. All right, let's see if we did it, shall we? So these are the pricing buttons. Oh, look at that! It created a checkout page, and it did it also. So look, users can now use their enter their email, their credit card information. Now, obviously, guys, you would need your back-end processor, your payment processor. Stripe is the big one. So, PayPal, there are a few others as well. We use Stripe. Most people do. You would have your Stripe login. You would, at this point, connect Stripe. So, connect Stripe. Here's my login. It will take you through the process. You're connected. You can literally take payments. It's that easy. We're not going to do that because I'm obviously not going to connect this to our business Stripe. That wouldn't make any sense. But that's the way you do it. But you see how easy it was to create that checkout page. Arguably, actually, I don't even like the look of this checkout page. So I'm going to change the look of this checkout page because I want it to be more congruent with the badass landing page we have. But we also have, what did we ask it to do? We asked it to create a little box that had that motivational quote. So what does it say? Reality check. Your stress is costing you more than this subscription. Every day you wait, you're choosing chaos over calm, burnout over balance. Stop making excuses. Your mental health isn't negotiable. It's essential. Invest in yourself now or stay stuck in the same exhausting cycle forever. Damn. It did exactly what I said. And I think that would actually really help with the sales. So you can really just do wherever your mind takes you, guys. You can build whatever you want. It's pretty cool. But I don't like the coloring of this checkout page. So I'm going to change that as well. make the aesthetic of the checkout page more daring. Should we really kind of funk it up? I said funk, by the way. That's with an N. Make the aesthetic.
Should we really funk it up? Should we really?
I like saying that sometimes because people are like, wait, what did he say? Funk it up, baby. Okay, so make it more daring. Make the aesthetic more daring using, should we just go like neon colors? Ooh, neon backgrounds. We're rolling the dice here, guys. Why not? Make the aesthetic of the checkout page more daring using neon backgrounds and make it pop. That was one of Dave's old favorites, our CTO. Let's go. Oh man, when the coffee hits just right. Do another 12 hours of this. Let's go. I'm also intermittent fasting as well, so I haven't eaten anything. So it's always a bit of a risk of not eating and balancing your caffeine intake. Start wigging out pretty quickly. So just slow and steady caffeine injections. That's the way to win. All right, we're back to the app. What are we doing? What's the last thing we did? Create another section at the bottom that is anti-meditation for people that are fed up and angry and just want to rage. This section recommends books and movies that people can watch and read when they need to get their rage out. Did it do it? Below the wonderful meditative wastebaskets. Look at that. All right. Fed up with inner peace. Sometimes you don't need your center. Oh, wait. I've got to start that again. Sometimes you don't need to find your center. Sometimes you need to lose your shit. For those moments, or I said that wrong. Sometimes you just need to lose your shit. For those moments when meditation just isn't cutting it. Rage responsibly. Books for when you're done. Look at this. Rage Against Everything by Marcus Steele. So interesting. This did the same thing yesterday. So these are real books, but it's generated their own colors. I think why it does this, Alex, is to keep with like a similar aesthetic, which I like. It like by the way, guys, if you want to see what this looks like on mobile, in fact, let me explain this first and then I'll show you. But look at that, guys. How cool is that? Why rage can be helpful.
And by the way, like it
your
got
authentic emotions.
famous AI is trained to use the right vibe. So look at the color. Yeah, it's like angry red.
Yeah, because angry red. So it's the system, the synthetic intelligence knows you're talking about rage and being angry. So it's made everything red to like dark purpley blue, which are obviously the colors of rage. So Rage Against Everything. So and again, guys, just pointing out here. So you'll see some of the lettering. This is where SI and AI is. Sometimes the lettering will be off, but what I would do here is just either change this thumbnail to something, or the actual book cover itself. But what this has done, again, it's generated its own images, just to keep it in line with the aesthetic. But you could easily. I'm not going to for the. Well, I actually might, but we'll see. If I need to, I can just change these pictures. But more interestingly, let's see what it even gave. So Rage Against Everything by Marcus Steele. So it's given a book section and a movie section for stuff to do when you're rageful. So Rage Against Everything, a raw, unfiltered. So it gives you a little description here. Again, little kind of, I guess, benefit stack here. Now let's see if I didn't even ask it to connect. It didn't. Okay, so let's actually ask. In the, what did it call it? So fill up with the inner piece. So I'm actually going to copy that. In the section, make sure you connect the buttons to where they can actually find/buy the books and movies. I could just prompt it to say Amazon, but let's see what it does. I'm actually just curious. But how cool is that, guys? Recommending movies and books to read when you're rageful. Very cool. All right, let's go back to the landing page. What did we do? We asked the aesthetic of the checkout page. By the way, guys, let's take a break quickly. Again, what we're doing here is this is famous.ai. We are the most powerful synthetic intelligence platform in the world. I don't know coding. I don't know engineering. I am building apps and landing pages effortlessly with simple, awesome prompts, or simple prompts that are building awesome things. It's a better way of saying that. And you guys can have full access to use this as well. Like you have the ability to get on this platform if you want. So we right now are building a meditation app and also simultaneously building the landing page for that app. This is the landing page that I'm building, and this is the app that I'm building. And originally we started with 2 apps with the same prompt and 2 landing pages with the same prompt, and we killed off the one that we didn't like. Or not even didn't like, that's the wrong way to put it. We just chose the better of the 2 because they were both badass, if you're tracking with me. All right, so what do we ask to do here? We ask to make the aesthetic of the checkout page more daring using neon backgrounds and make it pop. So let's have a look if it did it. Hey! I actually think that looks pretty cool. Alex probably hates it, but I think this looks, well, like for me, this looks way better and way more congruent. It looks like, did you used to play like laser tag in the 90s? It kind of gives me that vibe, and I like it. 80s and 90s laser tag. Maybe most of you on here weren't even around in the 80s or 90s, so fair enough. But very cool. I like what it did there. That is more in sync with what I was going for generally. All right, what else? Let's go back to the landing page. Oh, what I was going to show you guys is, if you want to, so this is what it will look like on your desktop or laptop. If you want to see what it looks like on your mobile device, your iPads, your phones, obviously, you can quickly slip it over to this. You see in the top left, there's desktop view, and then there's mobile view. Boom. This is what, and by the way, depending on your market, your product, and your niche, and whatever you're going for, between 70 to 90% of people are going to be using your app and looking at your landing pages through your phone. So this is what it's going to look like on your phone. And how beautiful does this friggin' look? Look at that. This is what it will look like on your mobile device. It looks fantastic. Love that quiz. All the way down. Alrighty. Okay, what else are we going to do with this landing page? Oh, I've seen something. I know what else I'd want to do here. So we've got the hero section, we've got the welcome video section, we've got benefit stack features, we've got social proof testimonials, we've got a cool like gamified quiz to tell you how stressed you are. Let's do this one again, actually, for all the people that didn't see the last one. So I didn't generate this. It auto-generated this little stressometer. So I'm just going to randomly push things. How often do you hide in the bathroom for peace? Let's put it a 9 out of 10. Rate your school pickup road rage. I'll put it at an 8 out of 10. How many times did you cry this week? Let's put a 2 out of 10. On a scale of wine o'clock, how stressed are you? 10. And I got the same one. I should have been more desperate. Yeah, as in like just ranked 10 for everything. So again, I got the hot. That means I'm a hot mess express. All aboard. Your meditation. You need meditation as soon as possible. We got you. And remember, guys, this whole app I programmed to be aimed at stressed out, busy mothers that need help, that need relief. And I told it to be, in fact, let me show you the original prompt. And I've only done about 2 or 3 prompts since then. The original prompt was create a badass landing page for a meditation app that is aimed at very busy, stressed out mothers who desperately need a break. Make it super punchy, persuasive, edgy, funny, and controversial. So that's why I generated this fun little quiz, gamified it a little bit. And I am now, if I was a busy mother, I am classified as a hot mess express, which is kind of cool. It's kind of funny. One thing that I would also notice that is not here is an FAQ section. So create a really badass. I'm going to go for controversial as well. Controversial, funny FAQ section. I'm actually not going to tell to put it at the bottom. I'll just see where it puts the FAQ section. It'll probably usually be in the bottom 50% of the page, the bottom half. Create a really badass, controversial, funny FAQ section. Let's go. And what did we do here? In the fed up with inner peace section, make sure you connect the buttons to where they can actually find buy the books and movies. And look at that. So I guess if I click on that, oh, couldn't find that page. All right, let's try another one. The Fury Within, buy on Amazon. Oh, I know why that's happening. Hang on. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Oh, no, interesting. That should be connecting to... Interesting. Okay, so it is connected to Apple Books. Usually has no problem connecting to Amazon. So let's fix this. It also looks a bit messy. So let's do one quick fix just aesthetically. Let's take a picture of this and say all of the buy buttons look bunched up and need more space so you can clearly read them. Separate out the sections so everything is everything is well spaced and clear. Let's see how we do with that one. All of the buy buttons, I should be specific, like in the fed up in a piece. So let's be a little more specific. In the all of the buy, what else would you call them? I think that's fine. In the fed up within a piece section, all of the buy buttons look bunched up and need more space so you can clearly read them. Separate out the section so everything is well spaced and clear. Let's see what we get with that. Nice. And then we'll fix the Amazon issue. What did we do here? Create a really badass, controversial, funny FAQ section. Oh, look at that. I like the look of that. FAQ section, guys, obviously frequently asked questions. These are overcoming all of the main major objections that someone would have in using your product, right? So the whole point of a landing page, guys, is it's taking people on. This is the landing page, right? It's a central part, foundational part of your sales funnel. On the landing page, you want to take your leads, your users on that psychological journey, getting them excited, getting that hot cognition going, building their trust through social proof, using badass copy like testimonials. But then also it's there to overcome objections. So FAQs, you want really badass FAQs that will overcome the Pareto principle, most like objections that will happen on, or the questions people will have about your product. So let's see what this, and I asked this to be like badass. So frequently asked questions, the brutally honest answers to questions you're probably too scared to ask. Is this another bullshit meditation app that promises to change my life? Hell yes, it is. But here's the difference. We actually deliver. While other apps whisper sweet lies about finding your inner peace, we slap you with reality and give you tools that actually work. We're the Gordon Ramsay of meditation apps. Oh, I like that. That's funny. You see what it did there? Like, that is purely original copy. That copy is not anywhere else in the world. Let's go through all of these actually, because these are funny. Why should I pay for this when there are free apps? Because free apps are like free advice from your broke uncle, worth exactly what you paid for it. You get what you pay for, and if you're not willing to invest in yourself, why should we waste our premium content on you? Winners invest, losers make excuses. Whoo! 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 Alex, I don't know if you're listening, but that one was a good one. That was good. No, that Alex was like, fuck yeah. That was good. Let's go through all of these. These are fun. Will this actually reduce my stress or just waste my time? Look, if you're expecting magic fairy dust, go buy a unicorn. This works if you work. We provide the ammunition, but you still have to pull the trigger. Stop looking for shortcuts and start doing the work, buttercup. Wow, this is awesome. This is a great FAQ. What if I'm too busy, stressed to meditate? That's like saying you're too dirty to shower. The busier and more stressed you are, the more you need this. Stop making excuses and start making time. Your stress isn't a badge of honor. It's a cry for help. Oh, it's like funny. It's hard hitting. This is good copy, guys. Can I get a refund if it doesn't work? Sure, but let's be real. It's not the app that doesn't work. It's usually the user. We offer a 30-day full money back guarantee because we're that confident. But don't come crying to us if you used it twice and expected miracles. Damn, this is awesome. Is meditation for weak people? Only weak people think meditation is for weak people. Navy SEALs, UFC fighters, and billionaire CEOs meditate. If you think sitting with your thoughts for 10 minutes is weak, you're probably terrified of what you'll find up there. Woo! That one gave me goosebumps. I'm not even kidding. That was good. How is this different from just breathing deeply? That's like asking how a Ferrari is different from a shopping cart. they both have wheels, right? We've got scientifically backed techniques, personalized programs, and reality checks that will make your head spin. Deep breathing is kindergarten. This is graduate school. Hell yeah, let's go. Last one. What if my friends think I'm weird for meditating? Get better friends. Love it. If your crew is holding you back from self-improvement, they're not your friends. They're crabs in a bucket pulling you down. Real friends support your growth, not mock it. Oh, let's get that. That might be some of the best FAQ questions and answers I've ever seen. Like, no jokes. Still have questions? Good. That means you're thinking, but don't overthink it. The only way to know if this works is to try it. Stop analyzing and start acting. Like, I'm fired up for this. Like, I want to buy this app. I'm glad that we're actually building this thing. I'm gonna buy my own app. Okay, all right. What else can we do here? So let's take a step back, guys. So we've got this. Oh, well, we still got to publish it, right? Look, I did a simple prompt. I said in the fed up with inner peace section, all of the buy buttons looks bunched up and need more space so you can clearly read them. Separate out the sections so everything is well spaced and clear. It's done exactly that. There's nothing bunched up anymore. In that same prompt, I could have, so what's interesting here is it's not taking it. Let's fix this. The buy on Amazon buttons are not connecting to the actual PDP, well, I'll just say product description page instead of using slang, to the actual product or just product pages, let's say. The buy on Amazon buttons are not connecting to the actual product pages. Please fix. Let's see if that works. That should work. Guys, we are flying. This is awesome. I hope everyone watching this, if you've had any experience ever of building funnels or building apps or building products or building SaaS platforms, realize how insanely intuitively easy we have just made all of this and collapsed time and pricing and complexity. I mean, we're like an hour and something into this, but I would have been ready with this MVP like 45 minutes if I really put my mind to it. Now we're just kind of having fun with it. To be able to build an app, or at least the MVP, the minimal viable product of an app, and simultaneously build the landing page for that app in 45 minutes is insane. Like you've never been able to do that before, ever. And there are a few other companies out there that do similar things, but none of them have the firepower we do by any means. They do not utilize synthetic intelligence like us. They do not have our secret sauce. You cannot build apps that are ready for the App Store. What was the word I was looking for? That are anyway, ready for the App Store and Google Play. You can literally switch modes from, let me show you. So if you're on Famous here, this is how you start building. We're building web apps here that are optimized, obviously just like websites, web apps, but you can still use them on absolutely any device. All of our businesses currently are all web apps. Famous itself is a web app. You can access it on your desktop, laptop, mobile device, iPads, whatever you're using. If you wanted to build optimized, that was the word I was looking for the App Store and Google Play, all you do is click. You just click it over, and now you're building optimized for Google Play and the App Store. And when it comes time to publish those apps, you will go to publish, and then you'll get a very simple. So getting on the App Store is not always the easiest thing. With our step-by-step process that we give you, once you go to publish and it walks you through that process, you can do that very, very easily. So we've taken something that is relatively complex in terms of putting an app on the App Store and making it as easy as possible using our system. Or you can friggin' build crypto, which I don't know how to do, so I'm not going to talk about it. But Alex is the man to know a lot about crypto. But you can build coins, meme coins, if you wanted to do so. So that's it. 3 different ways you can build on Famous. Let's jump back to the landing page here. We're getting close to publishing, and what I'm actually going to do, guys, is what happened here? Oh, this thing. This occasionally happens. View only. That's all right. Oh, so you see what happens, guys? It has given us a white screen. This very rarely happens, but occasionally it does. You see right down at the bottom here, it says one error detected, try to fix, and it shows you the error. I'm literally just going to hit try to fix. That's all I'm going to do, and it's going to fix it for us. What else can we do on this landing page? And we're coming to the landing strip of this. There's actually not much more I'd want to do on this landing page. It looks pretty cool. We've got a great hero section. It's good vibes. It's got great background image. Evokes that emotion. Look, it's that woman being like, oh no, it's actually a woman like meditating. I thought it was for a second, I thought it was a woman raging, but she's actually meditating. You can see with the hands there. So meditative app, but it's hard-hitting copy, hard-hitting headline, sub-headline. It's got the 3 C's: clear, concise, compelling. We've added our Rick Astley video as the welcome video, but this would obviously be your VSL or your welcome video that you already had. Hey, this is Donna from, what do we call this one? Mum Escape. the only place in the world where you can simultaneously meditate and rage to get, whatever you need done, blah, 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 telling your story and enticing people and getting their conviction and their hot cognition going, getting them excited for the purchase. All of this is leading to, has one point. It is leading to the CTA, the call to action, the sale. So the way the platform is developed and the way the synthetic intelligence works is it already builds with that in mind. If you're building a landing page, this is all psychologically leading to that point of the sale, this call to action, right? And getting the credit card. So it's utilizing cognitive biases. It's giving you, the right benefit stacks. It's the right order, the right social proof. Again, the hot cognition, features, benefits, all leading to, which are all like essential trigger points to get people in the mindset, the psychological mindset to buy, right? This isn't just creating a landing page. It's creating a landing page that is optimized for the sale of your target market, right? And all I'm doing right now is just building on top of what was already there. Pretty cool. What I was going to do something here. What did I just say I was going to do? I can't remember, but this is looking good. I might do a couple more things here. Like one thing is I don't like the background color of the welcome video. So change the background color of the welcome video to I'm just going to verbally say, to a darker neon purple. Am I making this better or infinitely worse? Let's see. Change the background color of the welcome video section to a darker neon purple. And you see, this is where you can just go through and you can optimize, but don't over optimize. Like, get to an MVP, a minimal viable product. At this point, I'm already like overdoing it. I should launch, right? Arguably after you've actually got your app ready, you put on all the stuff you need in it for your minimum viable product. But if we go back over to the app, which is still building, like that is the MVP of an app. Maybe I'll put a few more video tutorials, but an MVP is a minimum viable product. So the question is, could people now, once I publish this and give it to you guys, if I had a few more video testimonials in there, can they get value out of using the product that we've just built? The answer is yes. So arguably it's an MVP, a minimal viable product. They can do video tutorials. They can do timed meditations. They can buy fictitious, waste baskets, which aren't real, but that could have been something else, an actual product. It can suggest and link books and movies to watch to just get your rage out. It can also give you actual directions to parks around you where you can go meditate in. That is a thing of real value that we've just created in I much longer than I would usually take, but arguably you can do it 30 minutes to an hour. Okay. All right. So neon purple, it looks a little better. I'm not going to keep messing around with it, but I like that color a little bit more better than what it was. It seems a little more congruent with the rest of the page. Still not perfect, honestly, but we'll rock with it. You could do whatever you wanted. One thing I will do before I publish, let's go back. Okay, so it's not interesting. Let's try one more time to try and fix it. For some reason today, it's not wanting to connect to Amazon, which is fine. We did an example yesterday, connected straight to Amazon, but all good. Or whatever e-com platform you want it to. Alex, you know why it's not connecting today? Don't know if you can hear me. Okay, he's not on. But that's all good. We can figure out that problem as well. Give me 1 second, guys. Oh, one fun thing that I'm going to do here, guys, is I'm going to ask the page, make the whole page pop. Let's see what that does. It's fixing it. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, another thing, guys, is when it comes to marketing, like it's annoying. I can't really see the comments. Maybe if I come back here. Oh, if I come back. Oh, wow. Look at all these comments. I was going to try and look at some of the comments, but it looks really bad on the screen, Alex. But
You're doing great.
Thanks. Yeah, it's fun. We're just. I mean, I can. It's like, I'll keep up. In fact, I'm just going to keep going. Yeah, I like what we're building. Potentially, I might even. Yeah, we're getting some crazy stuff done here. It's not liking this for some reason. So I asked it to connect. Alex, so yesterday we connected to Amazon super easy. I'm going to try and fix it one more time. It's not wanting to connect the books to Amazon.
Okay.
I've tried it a couple of times here, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do to fix it.
Did you have Superbase connected yesterday or no?
No, I didn't have Superbase connected yesterday. Oh, maybe I. Oh, maybe. Okay, that would be why then.
You probably need it. So
Yeah. But actually, usually when I do my onboardings, I don't connect to Superbase because we don't need to.
right.
And it will usually connect straight to Amazon. So
Should be able to. Should be able to. I
yeah,
just
it should be able to.
yeah.
Well, anyway, guys, if we're unable to do that right now, that's the one thing that hasn't gone seamlessly in 2 hours. We can move on to something else, but just know it's super easy to connect to whatever platforms you want. Hopefully, we'll fix it this time, or we might have another couple of cracks at it. Okay, we are building. We are building. Guys, by the way, this is also like fun, if you've and don't, I hope no one's like on here thinking this is complex, because I've built a few apps now. Again, but the first time I built an app, I was like, holy yes, like this is insane. I've never done anything like this. It's so easy to do. So everything I'm doing, even to anyone on here, if it looks complex, it is not. I'm doing the most simple prompts to build the most badass stuff. I'm taking a step back and objectively being like, all right, what else do I want here? I'm asking it to do it, and it's doing it. I think so far we've had very, very little error. This might be like the only one. The only other one was the most popular label thing, which wasn't really an error. We just, laterally thought our way out of it. Yeah, nice. Okay. Okay, let's see. Did it connect to Amazon or did it not? Haha! We've done it. So, although it didn't connect to the right Fury Within on Amazon.
That by saying, hey, this one goes to this, that one goes to that,
Yeah, so what would I say? Like, hang on, so that's that's good. Oh, hang on, shit, I didn't just kick out the Wi-Fi. Am I still with you?
Yep.
Okay, good. Accidentally just kicked the power plug. That's a good one. So it's now connected to Amazon. However, the specific books are not connected to the right product pages. E.g., you need to connect Rage Against the to the product page on Amazon. Is that a good one, Alex? It's not connected to Amazon. However, the specific books are not connected to the right product pages. E.g., you need to connect Rage Against Everything to the Rage Against Everything product page on Amazon. I think that's good. Let's give it a go.
Right.
That is a real book, right? Let me check that that's a real book.
Yeah.
Usually, yeah.
Just also, guys, if you just joined, this is Terry's building stuff in Famous AI. Famous.ai. To join, to
Famous
build,
AI, guys.
to do the same stuff, just go to famous.ai.
Yep. We are building apps and landing pages from scratch. I am not a coder. I have sub-zero knowledge on coding or engineering. I am building all of this from scratch, no help, no team. Everything up until this point, we have built the minimal viable product, the MVP of a meditation app. We built the landing page for that meditation app all around about an hour. Now I'm just going back and adding some. Oh, I've already seen some stuff I want to change on here. We're just having fun with it, and you can actually. I think you can go to Famous and try for free still, Alex. Is that right? Okay, he's not there. So that's what we're doing, guys. We are building badass shit insanely easily. We have just infinitely collapsed time and the cost of what it takes to build apps and the complexity. Three things we have infinitely collapsed: the time it takes to build apps, landing page, SaaS products, the cost it costs to do that, and also the complexity of doing all of it. Like, I am a non-technical founder. I don't know how to build funnels on funnel builders. I do not know coding, and I am building awesome stuff here. All right. Did that work? Bada bing, bada boom. No, we're back to this. All right. Well, okay. I'm not sure what's happening with the specific Amazon part of it, so we'll move on to it. That was literally the first time that's happened. We've always been able to connect to Amazon. Maybe it's because I'm not connected to the backend Supabase. But let's continue. What else shall we build here? So this is the app we've built so far. For anyone that's new, we've got the different meditation categories. We've got featured sessions, which you could upload video tutorials to. I jokingly just showed you how to add video tutorials. So this would be... Unfortunately, for some reason, you guys that are watching can't hear the sound. Obviously, I'm getting the music. For some reason, my sound isn't hearing. Look at those moves. Look at those moves. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Peak dance. So you would have all your video testimonials here, video tutorials. It's got your meditation journey that it's built out. We programmed it or prompted it to recommend parks within 20 miles of where you are to go meditate in, give a benefit stack. You can click directions. It will literally give you the directions from where you are to that park. We kind of made up a storefront for, meditative waste baskets, because I just kind of came up with it on the fly. Obviously, these aren't real, but if you had products to sell that were meditative based, you could just do that and sell them and connect them to your storefront. Now, we've also created a rage section where it's recommended, books and movies that recommend for when you're just super angry and you want to rage. So this is the app. We can continue to build it. But right now, and this is what we've built in about an hour, this is unique, guys. It ain't generic. It ain't boring. You definitely can't argue that it's boring. It's differentiated. It's not just your run-of-the-mill boring tutorial. We've got park recommendations. We've got storefronts for different stuff, like rage sections. We've got video tutorials. We've got timers, and we can keep building. This is what it would look like on mobile if you're which 70 to 90% of the people using your app are going to be on their mobile device. So look how beautiful it looks. And you can just go to famous.ai and start trying to build stuff straight away. Let me ask Alex one thing. Alex, are you there?
I'm here. I'm here.
Can you? I'm just sending you a quick message.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, guys, everything I'm doing now, like, go try for free on your own. Like, you can literally go to famous.ai, and start building. It's insane. It's insane. All right, let's go back to the landing page. What else are we going to do here? I don't like the use of emojis. I hate emojis. So what I'm going to do is change the emojis. I don't like emojis. I don't like emojis. Change all of the emojis on the page to much cooler looking icons. I don't like emojis. Change all of the emojis on the page to much cooler looking icons. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. And let's go back. What do we do here? Oh, we're already. So this, I think we're ready to maybe publish this and start something else. We've got crazy, crazy stuff happening on this app now. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to, this is what you need to do to publish. It's very easy. You literally go to publish, and it will give you a domain auto-generated that you can use. Or if you wanted to, you can just go to manage and either add a domain you already own, or you can buy a new domain. But for the purposes of this, I am just going to publish and go to publish, and then bada bing, bada boom. It is live to the world, but I'm not going to share this with you guys yet. What I'm going to do is actually grab this link. Oh, well, actually, I want to do a few more things on the landing page first. But that is now live to the world, guys. So this app is now live to the world. Anyone in the world could go to this domain and see this page and use some of this stuff. I mean, obviously, this is just fake, right? So if I was really launching this, I would get rid of this section or put in real products. We were just having a bit of fun and showing you what we could do. But these sections are super cool, you know, connecting you to books and movies when you're rageful, recommending parks to go meditate in with directions, tracking your journey, video tutorials, categories, all that good stuff. So nice. So it's taken, remember I had those horrible little emoji thingies all over the place. It's now changed those to these, which I like much better. They're much cooler looking icons. They're not emojis. For some reason, emojis on landing pages to me kind of cheapen it. This is more congruent. I like it. But you could also change these to anything. You could change them to different images, like hyper-realistic pictures. But I kind of like that. All right. Did we already made it pop a little more? This looks good. So what I'm going to do here is grab the domain and now put in create a login button and point it towards this domain. That's all I'm going to do. And then, I mean, Alex, what should we do? Maybe we shouldn't. What are we actually going to just give them the link, or?
Yeah, give them the link. I mean, well, it's hard to drop it in the chat
Yeah.
because there are so many different chats.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think just go ahead. People get the idea. Maybe play
Yeah,
around
nice.
with it, show it in your browser.
Yeah, so I'll drop the link to you guys to prove that we've just made it live. But obviously know that this was a fun demo, so don't be like, "Oh, why can't I buy this, this meditative wastebasket?" It doesn't exist. It was a fun thing that I made up. If you have real products, you would just put real products, connect them to your processor, your e-com store, whatever, to make it real. So just keep that in mind. But I'll show you that the app we built and the landing page, I'll just make live. I'm literally doing it right now and I'll post it to you guys. But just keep in mind, we built this in an hour. If I was really going to release this as a product, I would take more time, populate it with all the right video tutorials, make sure the books and the movies are properly connected, doing all of that with a back end as well. But just for the purpose of this demo, I'm showing you how easy this is to make live to the world. And remember, you can go to famous.ai and try this for free. One sec, guys. All right, so here we go. There's the login. Let's give this a go. Oh, look at that. It takes me directly to the app we've built. So what are we going to do now? We're going to go to publish and publish. And here we go. I will now give you guys this link. Excuse the infinite screens here. Where can how can I post it? Where shall I post it, Alex?
There is a type a message thing there. Does it actually post it to all the platforms? At the bottom.
At the bottom. The private chat. That seems like a private chat.
I don't think
On the
so.
show.
It's Restream.
Well, yeah, because I guess it's not gonna post on.
Why don't you give me the URL and I'll just post it, see what happens.
Oh no, I know what I can do. I'll hang on, let me stop sharing for 1 second. I think if I just post on YouTube.
Yeah,
right?
post on YouTube. Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm posting.
And then I'll grab from there and post it. And we have more people on other platforms, so I'll grab it from there and post it.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking.
Yeah,
thinking
don't worry. Don't worry. I got it.
And I'll just post it in the private chat to you then.
Okay.
So that's it. You can see that we've built a pretty cool landing page and an app in a very short amount of time, guys. Not bad, right? Not friggin' bad. All right, let's go back and keep messing around with it. Man, I might need some. I might need some more coffee soon. That wasn't enough coffee. I didn't need to up my dosage of caffeine. Oh, actually, let me. Can I spend a couple of minutes just saying hi to people in the chat? Hey, what's up, Robert? Oh, hang on. Stop sharing for a sec. Hey, what's going on? Hello, Oscar. What's going on, guys? Hello. I haven't been able to see the chat, so I always like to say hello to people in the chat. Hello, Rupa. What's going on? Istia. Hello. Nice. Thank you for joining, Robert. Can't find there's no discount. You can literally go to famous.ai and start doing this for free. Literally go to famous.ai and start doing this for free. What's up, Oscar? Can the app be made into another language?
I just answered. Yes, it can. You just prompt it and say translate.
Beautiful. This is a game changer. Yes, it is. Who said that? Sharif. It is an absolute game changer. It's not even a game changer. It's inventing a new game. It's a new game we're playing now. The old game is dead and buried. We don't need to change the old game. We're creation. We're synthetic intelligence, right? The difference between AI and synthetic intelligence, AI, artificial intelligence, is basically mimicking things humans have already done. It's copying, it's imitating, it's doing all that. We're past that. This is synthetic intelligence, the most powerful synthetic intelligence platform on the face of the planet, famous.ai, and it is creation at source. It is new. It is emergence, right? It is not copying, imitating. It is creation at its source. That's the big difference between AI and SI, synthetic intelligence. Everything I just did in the last 2.5 hours, all synthetic intelligence, baby. Gang, love you guys. Nice. We got Wiley in the chat. What's up, Wiley? Wiley, he used to work with us. I hope you're doing well, mate. Robert, no discounts. Just literally go to famous.ai. All right, nice. Good vibes in the chat. Appreciate you guys. All right, let's share again and continue to build. I might have to go grab another coffee in a sec. I was like, all right, shall I? Because I'm still intermittent fasting. I haven't eaten yet today. So I was like, do I go for my hardcore like 200 milligram or just 100 milligram? I went for 100 milligram. It wasn't enough. Okay. Can you see my screens? Alex, can you see my screen?
How about now? Yes.
You've
Yes.
got you can see the landing page?
Yes.
All right, sweet. We're back. And if Alex gave you guys that link somewhere, you can actually see these are now live to the world. But let's keep rocking and rolling. Let's build. Let's make them even more badass. Okay, now I'm really going to start effing around with it, guys. I'm going to show you the power of what was just not possible up until now. And the cool thing is I'm going to really mess this up on purpose for like one thing, and then I'll show you how to restore it. Like if you do that and you build stuff for free on famous.ai, and then you realize that you buggered something up, you buggered it up, mate, you can just restore it to the previous setting. But let's say on a whim that I'm like, hang on, wait, I don't want to aim at super stressed out, busy mothers that need a break. I actually want to aim for stressed out 9-to-5 workers that that just need to get out of it without, well, I won't say what I might offend people. Stressed out, busy 9-to-5 workers. So, okay. Change all of the focus of the page, including all the copy, to aim towards busy, stressed out 9-to-5ers, stressed out, or let's say like stressed out corporate America that are pissed off and need change. Change all of the focus of the page, including all of the copy, to aim towards busy, stressed out corporate America that are pissed off and need change. Keep it funny and controversial. So I'm literally just about to change the entire focus, the entire aim, the entire market, the entire niche of the page to corporate America, right? Remember, guys, you can do this for free. You can go to famous.ai and sign up for free. Okay, what else can we do to this app? I might even clean up this app, let's actually get rid. Should we just get rid of the mindful living ascent? No, let's add some more stuff. What else would we want to see in like a meditation app? We've got tutorials, got sections where you could link up PDFs. What about I'll take any suggestions here, guys, on this app. Landing page, we can keep going for days. Yep, this looks good. Even on desktop, this looks like a solid landing page. Cancel out some of these. What should we do, Alex? Should we start building something new? Shall I just continue with this one?
I think build something new. Like we built this one to the moon.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one. I hope you guys have enjoyed that one. Let's build something else. Maybe we can do. Maybe we're like a food one, like a recipe finder or something.
Maybe.
Yeah, let's do that. I like that because like the imagery of food is cool. So let's we can make it look good. But let's just see. Just for example. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do next, guys. I'm going to build like a foodie app, like recipe finder kind of thing. Also open to suggestion. Famous.ai, guys and girls. The most powerful see, look at that, guys. Look at that. How insane is that? We have just completely switched the entire focus of the page in one single prompt. So it was aimed at busy mothers. We would need to change. Well, actually, you don't even need to change the background image because obviously women are part of corporate America as well, right? Escape your corporate prison cell, the meditation app for burned out office warriors who are sick of pretending their 60-hour weeks are fulfilling. No corporate wellness BS, just actual sanity. Stop pretending everything's fine. Watch this 3-minute reality check. They're there, 847Ks. How do you pronounce that? What 847K? Whatever. Exhausted. Okay, that one we need to fix specifically because it still says mums. Corporate bullshit translator. We're the first meditation app that calls out toxic work culture that actually helps you deal with it. Your burnout isn't a badge of honor. Your balance is an effing joke. See that? Meditations for office hell. No corporate wellness bullshit, just real help. So we've changed we could obviously change these pictures to be more relevant to like corporate America, but arguably they still kind of work. Corporate survivors speak. It's changed all the fake testimonials, which you would obviously need to make real, into, fake corporate people. The corporate misery index. So it's kept the same questionnaire. Let's do this again. How often do you fantasize about quitting dramatically? That's funny. Rate your meeting-induced rage. 9. How many times did you cry in your car this week? 5. On a scale of F this job, how burned out are you? 7. Office survivor, you're holding it together but barely. Time for some emergency meditation. Get your personalized plan. And then you would link that to the checkout page. Cheaper than quitting and way more practical than burning down. So still guys, up until this point, if you were just building on a funnel builder, to do that, it would take you a hell of a long time to change the entire focus and copy of the page to a completely new market segment. Look, all the little details: offline downloads for bathroom breaks, 24 access to emergency rage management, priority email support. Oh no, that's like for our stuff, but it's all now targeted to corporate America. Pretty badass. And now, just as an example, I'm going to restore to the last version, right? So let's just restore. So let's say I was like, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. All good. You go to the last version, make sure you are going to the correct one. So this was the last one. Restore. And bada bing, bada boom. We are back to stressed out mothers and the previous version. But how friggin' awesome is that? This is the first time in history you could do that, guys. Change the entire aim of a landing page in 10 seconds to a completely new segment of the market and adapt all of the copy to that. Pretty badass, if you ask me. Okay. We could maybe mess up this. Let's do one more thing with the app just for a bit of fun. The app looks boring. Make it really pop. Use, I'm going to go with the neon again, neon colors. And make it insanely engaging. Let's just do something like that and see what happens. And then why not? We can start building something new. Cool. I need to, guys, I'm gonna 1 second. So we'll build another fun app in like 20 minutes. We won't take as long on this one. I'll show you what we can do in like 30 minutes. I'm not sure how to stop the sound, so I'm going to quickly run out of the room. Give me 10 seconds. I need to blow my nose. Okay, and we're back. All right, what shall we build now? We don't even need to wait. Let's just start building. So I started the last app very simply. Literally, you can see the very first prompt was just create a meditation app with video tutorials. Now let's do something different. Let's create like a foodie app, like a recipe app. I kind of made some notes of stuff like a daily journal thing. No, I like the like recipe finder foodie app. So yeah. So let's go to like ChatGPT, new chat. Actually, let's future map. So this is a cool prompt that we used yesterday. So I'm just going to nick that and let's put it in. I want to create a, although the self-reflection app was pretty cool. In fact, I'm going to use this because I really liked the app. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to create a self-reflection app. This is kind of a prompt we used yesterday. But let's see what we get. Okay, so if I wanted to create a more advanced prompt for famous.ai, which again you can try for free, you can just do a prompt like this in ChatGPT. I'm in ChatGPT, and all it is I want to create a self-reflection app using famous.ai. Can you think of a unique self-reflection app that can go viral and give me a prompt for famous.ai to build it? Now look what this does. By the way, you don't need to do this. This is like more advanced, but look at what it's doing. It's kind of coming up with this. The prompt right here is build me an interactive. So let's have a little read through what it's come up with. So I built apps two-way. This is a more advanced way with a more advanced prompt. The last app type prompt, I literally said create a video, a meditation app with video tutorials and build on top of it. So this app is Future Mirror. Instead of the usual journal app or quote of the day, this app flips reflection into a conversation with your future self. Every day, the user answers one deep or quirky self-reflection question. AI generates a future self-response, or SI, a message as if written by them 5 to 10 years ahead, reflecting back on today's choices. Oh, this is cool. This is a cool app, guys. Over time, the app creates a timeline of conversations with your future self, showing how your perspective is evolving. The viral angle, users can share their funniest, deepest, or most shocking future self replies on socials. Guys, like, take this app and build it. This is a badass app. I'm getting like, take this app and build a version on Famous for free. This is a fucking badass idea. Like, I would buy this app. Of their deepest, most shocking future self replies on social. Think TikTok, Instagram, people posting my future self wrote to me today. Extra twist for stickiness. What stickiness means is if you are building a subscription, what is going to make them stick month to month? You want to make it sticky, right? You want to make it so badass that people don't want to leave. They stick to it. Add weekly mirror moments where the app shows you patterns in your answers. You've mentioned being stressed out about money 8 times in the last 2 months. Your future self wants you to face this head on. Gamify it. Streaks, levels of self-awareness, badges is like the time traveler or shadow slayer. So I'm going to take the prompt it's given me. And sorry, that sounded bad. That was my elbow against the desk, nothing else. Sometimes like squeaky chair syndrome, right? All right, copy that. Sorry, did it again. And go to brand new window. We are building from scratch, baby. So I'm going to give the this prompt. So it gave me a much more advanced prompt. My first prompt to build the entire app was whoa, look what it did here. That's pretty crazy. So this crazy like flashing. I want to come back and fix this up a little bit, but it's kind of cool. I like what it's doing there. Let's start. So we're building this new app, which is a self-reflection app called Future Mirror. Let's build it. And in fact, let's build it twice and see which one we like better. And why not? Let's also build a new landing page as well. So let's put that prompt in. And all I'm going to say is build me an incredibly badass landing page for an interactive self-reflection app called Future Mirror. Make it, I'm going to use some of the same words here. Make it punchy, persuasive, funny, hard-hitting, super engaging. I'm going to go with controversial as well. It's just my favorite word to use when building stuff. Controversial. Build me an incredibly badass landing page for an interactive self-reflection app called Future Mirror. Make it punchy, persuasive, funny, hard-hitting, super engaging, and controversial. Cool. And you know what? Let's build another one of those as well. Why not? We're all friends here. And you can build whatever the hell you want on Famous. So why don't we just build a ton of cool shit? So now we've got 4 new builds happening. I'm going to cancel out of that. Cancel out of that. The app went a little crazy. You know what? It's too much. It's too much. I'm actually going to restore that. I'm going to restore to the last version. I prefer the last version. I went too crazy with it. Let's go back. But what I will do is, you know what? Like, here's something cool, guys. Watch this. I'm going to take a screenshot of that from the landing page. I'm going to bring it over to the app, and then I'm going to say, make the I always have a problem with this one. Aesthetic of the page more. Damn it! Just realized something. I just realized I forgot to reschedule a call I had, but all good. You guys are worth it. Make the aesthetic of the page more like the coloring that is in the screenshot attached. Make the aesthetic of the entire app / page more like the coloring that is in the screenshot attached. Okay. Righty. Still building. So we've got 2 landing pages built. We're building 2 new landing pages, which we're going to kill one of. We're going to choose our favorite one, and we're building another 2 apps. All right, here's the first one. So we got our first future mirror. Let's have a look. So what it's doing is reflect today, hear from tomorrow. Daily conversations with your future self. Start your journey. Today's reflection. What small step could you take today that would make your future self proud? Interesting. And let's see. So before we start testing it out, I might not need to connect to Superbase for this, but let's see. Conversations with your future self. What small step could you take today? So it's giving you examples of what you could do with this app. So let's, for example, say, I want to start reading for 30 minutes every morning before checking my phone. Your future self responds, that morning reading habit you started, it changed everything. By 2030, you've read over 200 books and it shaped your entire worldview. That's kind of cool. So this is kind of like a funny basic app, guys. We could make it way more advanced, but let's read through some of these. Okay, it's also got insights, right? So recurring themes. So the more you use it, the more reps you're going through with this app. It's actually tracking it, and it's showing your growth, the improvement in relationships, career, health. It's showing you your key insights. You've been most reflective about personal growth and relationships. Your future self mentions courage in 6. Oh, cool. So it tracks like words you're using as well. Thursday reflections tend to be more goal oriented. This is a cool app. It's gamified as well with a streak. Badges, you got your badges, your time traveler badge, your deep thinker badge. This is, see all of this from that one prompt. Share your wisdom. So let's go to, and this is the other app it's built. Interesting. So we used the same prompt, guys. We used it twice. I actually kind of like the feel and look of this one better. So you take a quick scan of it. This is the other one. This one feels a little more like pronounced. Yep, I'm going to rock with this one. Let's kill this one. This one, bye-bye, you're dead. And we're waiting on the landing pages. Remember, guys, famous.ai, you can try for free. And we'll quickly do these landing pages, guys, and then I think we're going to wrap up in like 5 or 10. Whoa, check this. Oh, dude.
That looks good.
That's a badass landing page. Your future self is judging you right now. Ooh, stop making excuses. Face the brutal truth about where your current choices are leading you. Face the mirror, stay in denial. Warning, this app may cause severe reality checks. Reality check incoming. We don't sugarcoat anything. Prepare for uncomfortable truths. Dude, this would get me totally. Stop lying to yourself. Our AI cuts through your bullshit and shows you the cold, hard truth about your habits. Your excuses expire today. Track every excuse, realization, and self deception. Watch them crumble under data. Woo. Oh, Alex likes that one. Future you is disappointed. See exactly how your current choices will play out. Spoiler alert, it ain't pretty. The mirror doesn't lie. Enter your worst habit. We'll show you where it leads. Woof. Let's make a what's like I don't know, overeating. Let's see if it's we might need to plug in Superbase for this, but let's just see. Future prediction in 10 years, if you keep doing what you're doing, you'll keep getting what you're getting. Spoiler, it's not good. So yeah, for this we'll probably have to set up the back end Superbase, which is super easy to do, but I love that concept. It'll literally give you your future prognosis. Survivors speak out. These brave souls, again guys, these are not real testimonials. It's just giving you visual representations of what your kick-ass MVP landing page will look like. So some of them are usually pretty good. This app destroyed my delusions and saved my life. I went from making excuses to making 100K plus. Brutal, but worth it. Use your pain level. It's given 3 different pricing tiers. It's already included objections. Or FAQ. Will this app actually hurt my feelings? Absolutely. Will this app actually hurt my feelings? Absolutely. But your feelings have been lying to you for years. It's time they got hurt. Love it. What if I can't? What if I can't handle the truth? Then you're exactly who needs this app most. We'll start you off gently, then gradually destroy your delusions. Is this just another self-help scam? No, self-help apps tell you what you want to hear. We tell you what you need to hear. Big difference. Can I cancel if I don't like being called out? Of course, most people quit within 48 hours. The question is, are you most people? Ooh, it's like severe negative valence, Alex. It's pretty cool. Will this make me successful? Success is a side effect of facing reality. We can't guarantee success, but we guarantee you'll stop making mistakes. Is my data safe? Your data is encrypted and secure. Your ego, however, is not safe at all. I love that. And it's got another CTA at the bottom. Very cool, guys. And let's see what it did. So this is the other page with the exact future mirror, the app that it shows you. I think automatically I kind of like the other one. So that one's dead. So you know what, guys? I think we're going to wrap up. We've been going for a solid 3 hours or so. But this has been a lot of fun, guys. We spent 2.5 hours building this wonderful app, which we've now finished and published. We built a meditation app with video tutorials, places to upload PDFs, categories, your journey, progress tracker, parks to go meditate in that are actually connected to Google Maps and give you the exact directions with benefit stacks. We made up a product of meditative trash bins. We've even created an anti-meditation section where you can buy books or get recommendations and or buy books and movies to get your rage out. Very cool app. And then the landing page we made for that app, beautifully done. Used an example video here of where you want a welcome section. Our landing pages automatically build with the end goal of the sale, right? Getting into the psychology, the cognitive biases of leading everything towards that sale. The right social proof, the right FAQs, the right benefit stacks, all psychologically hitting those triggers towards the sale. And then in the last 10 minutes, we've built an app that reflects future mirror. Reflect today, receive wisdom for your future self, transform daily thoughts into a timeline of growth with all of this cool stuff in it. And the landing page, which just looks so friggin' badass. Haven't touched anything on this. and this looks super, super cool. We'd probably optimize this a little bit, but for a quick demo, I think we're good. Nice. All right, guys.
All right.
Well,
Cool.
let's stop sharing there. That was fun. Alex, did you enjoy any of that? The three
That
hours?
was good. That was good. The last one was actually insane. So,
Nice,
all
nice.
right, all right, guys. I gotta jump on a call. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Terry.
No worries. That was fun. And I'll see you guys again soon. Remember, last prompt for you guys, go to famous.ai, famous.ai, and you can try this for free. Start building in the next minute. Give it a go, guys. It's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Peace out, everyone.
All right. Cheers.